look at you, you big strong man, you. He's putting the TV round for me. Oh, it's beautiful.
There we go.
Okay, so this is an episode that's actually extra. Da da da. And basically what you do is that you put on the movie that we're talking about at the same time as we, and we do a commentary over it.
Yeah, so it's like a watch along.
Watch along.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good.
You get to learn stuff as you go, and then bitch about it with us. It'll be great.
So today we're watching Twilight
Da da da.
from 2008.
I don't know. I don't care anymore.
Okay.
No one cares.
The first Twilight, and we're going to be talking through the entire movie.
Yes. So grab your popcorn
Basically.
and all the other jazz you like to eat and drink, and snuggle up to cats and kittens and dogs and parrots and all that
Vampires
jazz.
and
Vampires.
werewolves.
Yeah. Are you Team Edward? Are you Team?
I don't think anyone gives a fuck now.
Okay. Never mind.
No one cares.
Okay. Are you gonna hit that bad boy?
I'll tell you now, I'm not Team Jacob. You know we've seen these movies together already, and you know my feelings on Jacob.
Like, you know when you're hungover, or like you just feel like crap, and you just want to watch a really crap movie, this is what we do. We watch Twilight.
Yeah.
And it's oh my god, it's 2 hours long. Why? Okay.
It has no right to be 2 hours long.
Oh, here we go. So
hold on. So we've got the film paused. We've already pressed play on the menu.
yeah,
We have it paused on a black screen. The time code is 00000.
the zeros in the wild.
So pause this. Set yours up to be the same,
Yes.
and then we'll do a countdown to press play together.
Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
And here we are, watching Twilight again. Why? Why do we do this to ourselves?
Because we like to torture ourselves.
Yes. Basically, the idea of this Patreon actually came from watching Twilight whilst I was feeling like crap with my buddy over here called Rob. He's Rob. Hi.
Yeah, Rob.
Yeah, he's
thank
Rob.
you.
Should
We
have
were
said something.
we were watching Twilight, and you were just bitching through the whole movie, and I was like, "This is genius."
Should totally do something. Like, for instance, what the fuck? Just a random little bit of water. No apparent reason. Like, what?
Little deer?
Little deer? Little cute
It's
little
the
cub?
prey. Do you get it?
The prey.
Do you get the themes in this
Yes.
movie already?
Completely. Do you think that deer was trained? Because a camera couldn't go that, like, close to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they do in movies. They bring on professional trainers with animals.
Damn.
And the trainer stands right next to the camera.
And does a little clicky thing,
And then
or
they do
gives it a little grimace,
And if
or...
if the filmmakers do something they don't approve of, they go, "Don't do that."
Pointing at it, don't do that, naughty boy.
I would miss Phoenix.
There she is.
She'll
come a
miss the
long
heat.
way.
She'll miss the heat.
Yeah.
And we're like shaking our heads like, bitch.
I would miss
Well, I would love to go to Forks.
I love how she lived in Forks, she lived in Arizona.
Yeah.
But look how pale she is.
Well, that's what happens when, like, oh, there, and then she meets, what's her face and what's his face when they're playing netball or some shit, volleyball. And they're like, oh, I'm making a joke out of it. And I'm like, dude, she looks like someone died.
Yeah.
Okay, cut some slack. However, the soundtrack is immense.
This is a
I've
good
gotta
song.
give her that.
This is a cracking song. I've got this on my iPod. This is the Black Ghosts, I think?
Something like that, yeah.
Full Moon. Yeah, it's a good song. The whole movie's got a really good soundtrack.
And sometimes they do, like, spans over landscapes and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. And the
Like,
way,
that was
the, way
pretty
the
good.
title comes up, it's really good.
Yeah. So it has some good, tiny, teeny points.
It's not the worst of the series.
It's not, no. But, like, probably after the second, I think all of them got really sick of doing this. Because they realised how fucking bad this is. And also the fact that, you know, I don't want to rub it in, but I actually read these books before they got famous.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm one of those people. No, I was a kid.
I liked it before it was cool.
No, I didn't really like it. I was just kind of like, oh, okay, what's this? And it seemed to come in like, there was 1, there was 2, and there was 3, and I'm like, oh, it's the same thing. Okay, it's a
And
continuous story.
the final one was one book, right? Just
Yeah, it was a
Breaking
big
Dawn.
chunky motherfucker
And then
one.
the films were
Yeah,
split down
separated.
too, yeah.
Well, they did that with not
Everything.
Divergent, the other one.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, yeah, but then I was thinking of, Hunger Games, they did that
Yeah,
for
Hunger
that.
Games. Yeah.
that was
Mockingjay.
intense.
Parts 1 and 2.
God, that movie, Jesus. Oh, trucks everywhere!
It's a depressing film, Mockingjay.
It is. But let's not talk
Really?
about that, we're talking about Twilight and her cactus. Come
Okay,
on,
fine.
Right? got better Swan with a cactus.
She's come such a long way, hasn't she?
I know.
As in the actress.
Oh yeah, like we see her in other things as well.
Because we're defenders of her.
Yeah, well, I like her work. She's not the best in this, and I think everyone misunderstood what kind of actress she was because everyone basically took the piss out of her.
Yeah.
And
Edward, to be fair. Pattinson.
Yeah, but you've seen him in The Lighthouse, and he's just like immense. He's amazing.
He's like Brando in the light. He's incredible in that show.
And she's good. Not in Charlie's Angels, I don't think, but in other things. I don't want to see it.
I skipped that one.
I don't want to see it. But, like,
apparently,
I've
she
seen
has
her
fun
in
in
other
it.
things.
Apparently, she's the fun one of the group.
Oh my god!
I was really surprised by that. Yeah.
How does that work? She's not. She's
strange
one of those
casting.
faces that looks like as though it's not meant to smile.
Yeah, it looks
I
like
don't mean it in a
looks
harsh
like
way,
it looks like the
but-
director slapped her before saying action every scene.
That's harsh. Jesus Christ.
The guy who plays Charlie.
Yeah,
is
he's the best.
He's my favorite character.
He's the best.
He's my favorite actor in the whole series.
Now look at that truck. That is a godsend.
Beautiful,
That's a
isn't it?
beautiful piece of machinery
We
right
love
there.
that.
We want trucks.
We
We,
would
love
fight
trucks.
over that.
Yeah, we were fine in our mental battle. We're like you.
I'm glad you're finally here. Charlie here hasn't shut up about it since you told
He's
me
cool
about
as well.
Yeah, the dads are all pretty cool, aren't they? The dads.
Jacob's got fucking white teeth.
I
Have you seen
know.
that?
I know. It's creepy. And then he looks like he's got fangs. And it's like he could have been a
Yeah.
vampire. That would be funny though, because I put like white makeup on him. It looked
This
really
is funny
weird.
because this is before.
Yeah, he changed.
This is before he was sexy Jacob.
Yeah, he was just funny Jacob.
He was
funny
awkward. Yeah.
Funny
And then
awkward Jacob.
I think it was the actor who said, "Hey, I want to be keeping up with Pattinson."
Yeah. Oh, bless him. But then
And he
if you
got
think about
buff
it, in this,
and
but
showed
then
up
he
in the
went
second
he
one.
went past Edward Cullen.
Oh yeah,
Because,
he was
like, he was-
buff. Like,
Yeah,
Edward's
buff
not
as fuck.
buff.
And then like
Edward's
the second
not
one,
buff
he
at
was
all.
like going to sacrifice himself in the sun or something in Italy. Is the second one, right? Yeah.
That's
and-
Edward. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like looking all skinny and
Yeah,
frail,
he
and
was
it's
never
just like
buff.
damn.
He was never buff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But she likes the mysterious guys, of course, the ones that
Yeah.
don't speak
Yeah.
or talk much. You know.
Well, girls did back then. Teenage girls back then loved that. Are you gonna lie to me now and say?
I don't know. I like. We're going to talk about my preferences now. I like a Paul Rudd. I like the funny guys. I'm
But
sorry.
no, but I mean back then.
I wasn't like, oh my god, they're hunky men or anything. Like, oh my god, my heart stopped. Like, I was never like that with this. I was
All the
just like,
vampire guys.
nah,
No.
no.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, okay, they look a bit
Even
pale.
I was a little bit.
No,
back
because
then.
I analysed it and I'm like, why the fuck are they sparkling? Because before this I read Anne Rice, okay, that's and you know Bram Stoker's Dracula. I read the classics, and this is bullshit.
Yeah, I know. Everyone
So it's
knows
just
that. Yeah, this is.
No, teenager
complete-
girls are like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever, and I'm like, yeah, you totally want to be a vampire now because you can just sparkle in the sunlight, goody. But it's just like,
I remember they're vegetarian vampires.
oh no, like
good
that's not a
vampires.
fucking unique idea, isn't it? Because the Vampire Diaries, they put that in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, which one was first?
I have no idea. I can't remember. Let me look it up. You talk at me whilst I'm doing this. Yeah, I got a Mac in front of me, so I'm gonna do some research.
I remember when this came out. I think it was 2007 or 2008.
Yeah.
And I had a childhood friend who loved this film, and I would watch it with her all the time. And I must have seen this film about 80 times when I was that young.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, it's the part when they make a really stupid joke.
Yeah, there's this, what's her name? Anna Kendrick?
Yeah.
And she's
This
like,
is-
oh, you're so funny.
Yeah, she's so conceited. Just, ah.
She
She's
really
two-faced,
doesn't. She
man.
really regrets this film series.
Well, I would as well with a character like that. It's a horrible character. She could do so much better. Okay, so the Vampire Diaries started 10th of September 2009. That was the first episode. This is 2008. Okay. So Twilight came first.
Right.
Right, I'm
But
not
surely
impressed.
somewhere in the past there is a vegetarian vampire in a film.
Probably, yeah. Somewhere. I won't be surprised. You see, what's he called? Mike. Yeah, there we go,
Yeah,
Mikey.
that's it.
Mikey!
He's the one.
Mikey!
He's the one who later on comes in shaking the hat over it, and he's like, "Sup, Arizona? How
Yeah,
you
like
liking
in the
rain,
rain, girl! It's just like, what? No, I'm just thinking, like, is he hashtag nice guy?
Mikey.
Mike?
No, he's just
You
a
sure?
bit.
No, because if
He's
you
not
read the
a
book,
nice guy. He's just.
if you read the book, though, Edward describes it like, oh, imagine if you knew what he was thinking about, and I'm like,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh,
And
in
I'm
the
like,
films, he's
damn,
just portrayed as like a Clark Kent kind of bumbling idiot, sort of.
with a quiff. He's coming in a minute. You better be prepared, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's eat celery. Awesome. God.
Olympic size.
Can make t-shirts out of the worst quotes ever. Now, okay, alright, I'll take it all back. I like Jasper.
Yes.
I remember now. Sorry,
yes.
it took me a while,
Even
but
I
yeah.
like Jasper.
Yeah,
Jasper's pretty sexy.
He is sexy in his quiet way, and I'm really sad that he didn't get a bigger part. And then they ruined it
He
because
does in number 3. Is that? When he
yeah,
has to
but then he had a
train them.
fucking southern accent from being normal American to being southern, and I'm like, what the fuck happened there? And they took it back. So he had one movie where he had a southern accent.
I don't remember the accent.
Oh, it was
I'm looking forward
terrible.
to seeing that.
It was terrible. It won't be in this one. He's normal in this one. It was the
Okay,
second one.
now what are your thoughts? He doesn't have many lines in this film.
I
does he?
know, it sucks.
What are your feelings on the whole? They're technically stepbrother and a stepsister, but they're couples situation.
But they're not. They're fostered. They're all fostered.
I know, but
They so happen to be in the same house, so they're not connected. Yeah, foster, not step.
yeah.
Different.
What's your feelings on that?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, fostered, like completely different places, areas of. I don't know. They're not. They don't come from the same mum and dad, so it's fine.
Fair enough.
It's fine. But like step, I would be like, I don't know.
I'd be like
Dunno.
to each their own, but
I guess it's just kind of like
not for me.
it's kind of annoying though. Well, it's saddening in a way because sometimes like not siblings, but like you know, a girl and a boy might start loving like wanting to go out, but then their dad and someone else's mum wants to go out, and then they get married, and then their stepsister and brother, and it's just like, oh, what are we gonna do now? Like if it's like that, like in that order.
That's just unlucky, isn't
That
it?
is unlucky. That's
That's
very
really
unlucky. You know what I mean?
unlucky, yeah.
So, anyway.
I think you have to have just a chat with your dad and be like, listen, Dad, cut me some slack.
Took me ages to get this
I
girl.
liked her first. You know?
Get that. But, didn't I make a note?
You made a point about the fan.
Yeah, no, not the fan.
The breeze or
when you
something.
look, he looks like he's got angel wings a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Like in another certain.
I don't know that's on purpose, to be honest with you.
It'd be awesome if they did, but I don't think they thought that far ahead. But yeah.
I'm willing to bet that was an accident.
Mm. There's like a really sad guitar riff, like.
The whole film has this very. I feel like none of the other films have this vibe.
Mm.
This is the only one that has it. It has this very blue, grey kind of.
There we go. There it is. Looked like he had angel wings. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry, go on.
But the colour grading's very blue, and the music is very like this all the way through. It's all very kind of.
Moody and
Yeah, it's.
unsure. I don't know, this kind of
That wasn't a
lighting.
good explanation, was it?
I know what you meant.
I couldn't find a word there.
It's fine. But like for me, the lighting here, like not here now because it's a little bit lighter, but like in the lab and other places, like this one here, watching her face. I have to enjoy it. All right, Edward, calm down. Basically, the lighting here, it just reminds me of a horror movie. I already said this before.
Yeah,
Like
it
for me,
does.
I know when it's a horror movie because of the lighting
It
and
doesn't-
because of the music.
Visually, it doesn't look like it's a teen romance.
It's not.
Whereas the others do. The others really have
Yeah.
that shiny, sleek look about them.
Yeah, well, it's teething areas, isn't it? Because I'm not sure if this is going to be a big deal or whatever. So they thought they'll give it a go.
And the whole movie is handheld, I think.
You always do.
Which has, gives some good atmosphere. And again, the rest don't follow that.
Yeah, I don't know. We're only doing one, so don't worry about it. Don't panic, guys. We're not going to watch the second one straight afterwards.
I
But
don't
like,
think we could tolerate that.
no, we
straight
have to give
afterwards.
ourselves like a month. But like, there's things that people take the piss out of, such as the bit when she's doing the ketchup. Just guys, observe her doing the ketchup. Just watch it.
I mean, that's Kristen Stewart just not giving a fuck.
Basically,
being
she's
I
just like,
want-
I've finished with this scene, come on, can we
yeah,
move on?
just let me go back to my trailer, please.
I don't know. There's like this Instagrammer online, I think he's called like Brody or something, and he's got ginger hair and he's got an epic beard as well. And he just takes the piss out of Twilight all the time, using the piano music that Edward does. And like this scene here, when she's like struggling to say goodbye to her mum, like, like that. He's like, imagine trying to be a main character in real life, and he did it. And obviously he made himself into the mother character as well, and the mother's like, are you having a stroke, are you okay? It's just really funny.
What do you mean by actually struggles to say goodbye?
No, it's just like loads of like umming and ahhing and like going
It must be
like
difficult to
that.
be Bella in real life.
It's what's funny is that in the books she's actually more coherent than this. She actually does have a backbone.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and she does. It's not like, oh, I'm the leader, I'm amazing, but like she knows when something's not right, and she does something about it. But like here, obviously it's visual, it's not written down. You can't.
Yeah, you don't know.
You
What
can't
she's
get it
saying.
all. So
Now this is
it's
a good
difficult.
song.
But he never showed.
It is a good song.
I've got this on my Apple too.
Of course you do. It's a beautiful song. Another one when she's doing
See-
the thing. No, wait, the book bit when she does it.
Yeah.
You take the piss out of that too.
See, this character here, the one who threw the straw
Lollipop.
at her,
Yeah, the thing.
he always confused me.
Why?
Because in the first film, I always thought there are scenes where he seems like the jock bully.
Yeah,
The way he does things, like he comes over, kisses her, and pulls a chair out from under someone.
from Mike.
But then
I
there's
think.
other scenes where he's part of the group.
Yeah, it's
Like,
it's a bit odd.
Doesn't he? When she drives up in a truck, he makes fun of her. He goes, "Nice ride," and I always thought he was like the bully of the
Oh,
school.
I didn't get that impression really. I
But
don't
it
know.
turns out he's one of the group.
He's one of the guys that actually does fancy her, but it's done such a crap job of kind of showing that.
But he's actually part of the little friends group,
Yeah.
and it's very.
But
odd.
then, if
Yeah.
you think about it, if you go further into the movies, he's actually forgotten.
Is he? He's not.
I
in
don't know
there.
where he
Yeah,
is.
he's not- we saw
He's just
Breaking Dawn
disappeared.
Part 1 recently, and he's.
He's gone. And I'm
Yeah.
like, alright, fine.
We don't watch Twilight every day, by the way. Just to let you know.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's not in that one, is he?
No, not at all. Oh, that truck. It's beautiful. Look at it. I mean,
Here we go.
I
Hold
like. Here we go. Slip, girl, slip. What?
That's a good slip.
That
That's
is.
a
I
really
don't
good
think-
Slip.
I think that was not prepared. I think she just did it. You know?
It's a damn good slip.
I don't know about you guys, but I like this kind of weather, to be honest.
I do, but it can give me
Dampness.
headaches and.
Really?
Yeah, you know this. Yeah,
Oh,
like,
right.
weather can affect my head a bit.
Not in Phoenix anymore, Bills.
That's annoying because a sunny day makes me feel very good,
Yeah.
but I don't like the sun and the heat. So
Maybe we're vampires. Oh gosh.
yeah.
No. I don't know. Oh yeah, and wasn't this the time in life where like her wardrobe was like, no, Alice's wardrobe was seen as like quite not unique, but kind of like, that looks nice. Like
Whose wardrobe?
Alice, the one that goes out with Jasper.
Yeah, she
One of
was
the vampires.
quite pixie-ish, wasn't
Yeah.
she, at the time?
She was great looking. She still is great looking.
Here it is. Here it is.
Wait.
I did like in the rain, girl.
I think that's his best line ever, and then he kind of fades into existence.
Yeah.
All right, Edward, calm down. He always looks like he wants to eat her, haha. But like, that's just some rage going on there. It's
Do
not
you reckon
even
the
her
director
fault.
just constantly said to him, right, ready?
Just look down.
Intense.
And then raise your eyebrows a bit and look through your eyebrows. There you go, done.
I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to introduce myself.
Oh, now he's nice.
I'm Edward Cullen.
He plays this quite well, this scene.
Yeah, in this scene, yeah.
Onion roots itself.
The golden onion.
And then you,
I forgot about
I don't understand it.
that. I don't understand it. Is it a real onion? Has he just spray painted an onion?
I think it's just a.
It sounds like an onion.
Yeah,
It
it
rustles.
must be a real onion. I don't understand that. And everyone's like, yeah, whatever.
It's just one of those weird things, like a little. It's an in joke of that school. I like
Yeah.
it.
You're gone.
Yeah, he's allowed to be. He's entitled to be gone. See, this kind of questioning right here, it's just kind of like, Bella, why are you interested? What does it matter to
Yeah.
you?
I don't know you at all. I just met you, but you were gone.
You were
Where
gone,
were
you fucking prick. Where were you? Honestly, supposed to do biology by myself. What do you think I am? It keeps showing that bracelet. I don't understand its connection to anything.
It's a sweatband, isn't it?
But what it looks like it's part of it's Gryffindor. Cedric.
That would be such a good little.
That would be
detail.
epic if
It's
they
like
added that in.
Japanese. It's
I
got
don't
a
know. We've
crest on
got to
it.
rewind and look at it again. I don't know. I always thought,
I don't really
like Robert Pattinson now is growing on me, but at the beginning, I always thought his face was a little bit odd looking. I don't mean that in a mean way.
How can you not mean that in a mean way?
It wasn't in a mean way. Like, you know, when someone's like just handsome, like too handsome.
Yeah, I know
Sometimes,
what you mean.
you know, it's just like that, and I'm like,
I know what you
okay.
mean.
Do you mind if I check?
But
He's a good-looking dude.
he is a good-looking dude. Wasn't there a moment where like everyone was screaming Edward in a crowd, and someone screamed Cedric? I remember you saying this to me, and then he only signed the person that called out
That's
Cedric.
right. Yeah.
This
yeah,
is like
yeah.
he fucking hates this now.
He does.
Oh my gosh.
It'd be interesting to see.
And they kind of separated into like different fields of film, didn't they? Because he's doing like really interesting roles,
Well, she's
and she's doing like
doing
more
very like.
action packed.
Well, no, she's doing like Personal Shopper and
Yeah, that
Clouds of
was
Sils
good.
Maria,
Those were good.
and he's off doing. Well, now he's doing Batman.
Yeah,
It'd be interesting to see how the Batman fandom accepts him.
I hope they do.
I hope they do as well.
Yeah, he's gone really far from this.
No, it's not. Feels really nice.
It's got beautiful eyes.
Let's look at them some more.
I like this scene. I feel like they did a good job with this scene.
Yeah, especially with her like kind of watching him
Yeah,
like that.
the music, it's good.
Want to check it?
What's your favourite of the series and least favourite? Before we going
Oh,
into
man.
all of them, because then we can ask again at the end.
Well, damn.
He travels a lot.
I don't know. I always like the beginning of something.
Stayed home.
This one.
Yeah, probably. But like, I think it was
Stay with my dad for a while.
part 1, Breaking Dawn, that I was just getting really fucking angry at because it just started getting ridiculous. Really, really ridiculous. And the CGI baby, I just shook my
it's
head
awful,
for like a
isn't it?
full 5 minutes. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this shit?
That was a poor choice.
That was a poor choice. It's like they couldn't decide what it wanted to look like.
Well, the thing is, they wanted it to look like the actress who will eventually play
Oh, that
the
was...
child version, the grown-up
Yeah,
child.
yeah, I know. But still.
But I don't understand why, because we all have an understanding that babies and children and adults are not going to look the same in a film.
I know. But I guess they were doing it for the ones that couldn't be bothered to think that far ahead. You know?
Couldn't be bothered to suspend their disbelief.
This is like, that's not what she looked like when she was a kid! What is this?
Do you know, with this kind of view, I feel like I would like to live there.
Exactly. Same here. Oh, here we go. The tiniest bit of snow. Then suddenly...
The music. Down, 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 down.
I wonder what music she was listening to. It'd be funny if it was like Spice Girls or something. To become
baby,
one more time. Oh, damn, she almost did.
She almost did.
Sorry, he almost did.
I feel like I think my favourite is probably the third one. I always think
Yeah.
about that one, as in if I think of Twilight, I think about the
You can't even say Twilight without giggling.
If I think about Twilight,
Jasper
I
looks like, oh my
I
fucking
think
god,
of-
Edward, what have you done?
I think of Eclipse.
Yeah?
It's good.
You and I are going to talk.
Why is it good?
I just remember it being good. It's
No, it's okay.
there's a little bit of growth in Jacob and Edward's relationship.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite nice. It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good-
Oh, yeah.
it's
I like the scene in the tent
yeah, it's a pretty good film.
when they talk over her and stuff.
There's a bit of closure on the whole Victoria situation.
Yeah.
The second one, we saw the second one together,
Ugh.
and we didn't even finish it. I had to turn it off. It's so boring.
Well, guess what, motherfucker?
We're watching
We're
that
gonna
next.
watch that next. Oh, man. Carlisle just wanders in.
He's cool.
He's like so stylish.
Yeah, I think you're right. The dads in this are really cool.
Yeah, I know. Did you see like Charlie coming? He just rolled his eyes like, for fuck's sake, buddy, what have you done now? It's like, whoa, that's your kid right there. Come on. Charlie. Oh.
Your boy?
I would watch a whole series about Charlie,
So fast, he was nowhere near me.
just doing Charlie things.
No, that'd be so boring.
I would watch it.
I don't know, man.
He's such a cool
He doesn't say
character.
much.
I know, but that's what makes him so great.
Do you think that's just him in real life? And he's just like, you know what? I need an acting gig.
Yeah.
Let's just see if I get it. Yep, I got it. Cool. And then he
I've
just carried
seen-
on his day, not getting excited, and he just went to set and
I've seen this
got
guy
himself.
in one other thing in my life.
Yeah, what was it?
It was season 2 of 24.
Really? What was he like?
He just plays I can't remember now. He plays an arsehole, I remember that. Different to this.
Well, damn.
But I remember
Oh, come on,
watching
guys.
that.
You didn't make it subtle.
I remember watching that and just being like, is that the dad from fucking Twilight? That's such a random thing.
It's like watching Sam Rockwell be like, what is it, that Charlie's Angel? No, not Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, he was in. We
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about Charlie's Angels in the last one.
Yeah, it
He's,
was like
the spiky-haired villain,
Yeah, he was the villain in that one, and then suddenly you see him in Moon, and he's like the nicest guy ever.
and
It's
he's
just
in
like,
the Green Mile.
Yeah, he's crazy there. That
He's
was the first time
crazy.
we met. That's the first man. That's the first time I saw him
Me too.
act, and I'm like,
Me too. And I was instantly like,
Crazy.
this guy's good.
yeah, acting like that.
And then he was in Iron Man 2.
What exactly?
All right, let's not get off topic. Let's just talk about Twilight.
And then he was in this movie.
This movie. Fuck you, Twilight.
Pushed it away with your hand.
Well, nobody's gonna believe you.
See, the argument right there, it's just kind of like, oh, what are you talking about, buddy? What are you talking about? Well, no one's going to believe you, so shush. It's just like, that's manipulation right there.
He is.
He's trying
yeah.
so hard.
Get over it.
Thank you.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
No.
I'm gonna help you enjoy this moment.
Well, she tries to, yeah, but then you keep coming back and asking her questions about stuff in her life.
Yeah,
so,
we noticed that, didn't we, last time?
it's
He's
just so stupid. And what's so funny? Oh, weird hand. Weird T-Rex hand.
Yeah.
Rawr.
we had comments about that moment, didn't we?
Yeah. It's just so stupid that, you know, he's like, okay, stay away from me. And I'm like, alright, fine, I will. Like, I would get angry
Not
to the point of
really,
not liking him.
Hmm.
And then it's just be like, alright, fine, fuck
Yeah,
you.
because doesn't he actually
And then-
go up to her on the field trip?
Yeah, he goes
like,
up, he keeps going up to
He
her.
pushes his way right up to her.
Yeah. And it's
And
like,
he's
dude,
just
you
like, why
just...
are you following me? And
It's
it's like, dude,
wait
you
a
just
minute.
came up to me.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Basically, she likes someone that doesn't like her for a
Yes.
bit. Well, acting as though he doesn't. Like,
Yeah.
in the books, especially the one that's the new one. Yes, I read the new one.
The one from his perspective.
yes.
What's it called?
Oh man, I can't remember.
Twilight Inversed or some shit.
Inverted.
Edward's story.
Edward 30.1. No, but that was so creepy.
Comes into focus.
I
We're live with this.
Now, I wanted to ask you.
I like him. He's a good
I know,
character.
but like he came into focus
He's
like as a
such a
creepy
dunce,
clown
isn't
or
he?
something. He just came out of nowhere like, hey Bella, you like clowns? It's my creepy shoes.
He just looks like he should constantly have a dunce hat on. You know?
Now what?
You wanna go?
What is creepy eyes, man? Look at him.
Problem?
It's like if someone smushed his face and then just added, like, drew them on and paint. That's what it looked like. I'm sorry. Just
You know what's
Damn.
weird? We noticed
Yeah.
this, was that in this film,
Not such a
he
bad
hits
idea.
on Bella, and Bella's like, actually, I think Anna Kendrick likes you.
Anyway.
And
Basically.
at the end of the film, they're at prom together.
yeah.
But then in the next movie, he asks her on a date again.
You should ask
And it's
Well,
like,
yeah.
I thought you and Anna Kendrick were together.
That's what she says as well. I was like, what about your girlfriend? He's like, what do you mean? Or something like that. Not, like deflecting it. And I'm like, seriously,
It's
dude?
really weird, yeah. Good.
Well, that's what, you know, when you like someone.
He's a cool teacher. Compost tea.
I'm gonna make a steaming cup of compost tea.
Yeah, this is recycling in its most basic form, and don't drink it.
It's for the plants.
What's the Jackson?
Come on, nowhere.
How did you know about that?
I wouldn't be asking that question. I'd be like, bitch, I'm not talking to you. Get the fuck away from me.
With his giant Sherlock coat on.
Nah, man, I've seen a giant shark coat. That's like.
All he has to
nowhere
do is
near.
put... I think he does at one point in the film, doesn't he? He puts the collar...
Yeah, he does.
up.
And I'm like, you ain't no show, it's done.
Only Sherlock can do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With the curly
It's
hair.
very common. You can Google it.
It's like, I'm so proud of myself. I googled it myself.
That's what's in Jackson.
Oh, she's so clumsy.
At least watch where you walk.
Do you remember when those were a
Fucking
thing?
hell.
Those
I would
hats.
slap
Can
him
you see that
silly.
hat?
Yeah.
Look, I'm
Those
sorry.
were big for a while.
Sorry
They
I'm
were
being
big.
They're not
But like,
anymore.
I'm in a rage right now. I'm gonna slap him silly. Telling her to watch where she walks. Honestly.
Yeah, I actually totally thought that Mike was gonna ask you. It's not gonna be weird though, right? No.
Kendrick, you can do so much better than that. Are you wearing 3 headbands?
That's what she does, man. She wants to look awesome.
It's a worm.
Wow. Wow, it's a worm. They
But
get
that's
amused.
what-
They get amused quickly, bless them. So there's that.
I probably would have done that as a teenager.
Really.
Really should figure that out a little earlier.
And again, he goes up to her.
Why didn't you just let the thing crush me and save yourself all this regret?
And that's what she says. She has no self worth.
I can see you do. Just, I don't know.
You don't know anything.
Hi.
She's going to figure it out.
Are you gonna be around here with us?
She's going to go to a shop.
Oh damn. Oh yeah, that fucking scene. Trash can of a scene.
We've talked about that.
Oh
a
my
lot.
god. Where she, what is it?
She
She Googles a bookstore, goes to the store,
buys a book, looks at one phrase in the book,
the cold ones.
Googles that phrase, throws the book away basically.
And then that's what we see. And it's like, okay, the whole reason of you going to get that book was basically for the scenes of you basically having a date with what's his face.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't we call just thinking about the other episode in Catwoman, we didn't actually call him a name, we just called him Jawline, didn't we?
Yes.
So like, can we just call Edward like Quiff Boy or something?
Quiff boy.
Nah, he's got a name that she's it. I don't know.
Well, they call him the Hare, don't they?
Oh yeah.
In the last movie. I feel like they do.
But if you think about it,
His hair got smaller and
Mikey
smaller.
Boy's almost got it. It's all like he's trying to copy him.
But the hairline went down, didn't it? It
Yeah.
was like that. Like in this movie, you look at it and you're like, that shit is high.
It is.
But by the last movie, it's like very neat and
It is. It's very odd.
he grows up a bit.
Okay, well, if you stop saying that.
And I was trying to sell the push at her. Oh look,
That
that's
apple.
connected to.
That apple defies gravity.
That's connected to the image on the front of the books, of course. They got to add that in, otherwise it doesn't make any
I always
sense.
said it'd be better if we weren't friends, not that I didn't want to be.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
He must spend so much time on that hair. Look at it. Every strand is taken care of.
Okay, well, let's say for argument's sake. that
Well,
I'm not-
apparently he doesn't go to sleep, so does he wash his hair? That's the question.
That's a good point.
I'd rather
Could
It's
talk
a
about
really good point.
vampire hygiene.
Apparently, I kept calling him Edward. What's his name?
The hair.
No, Pattinson.
Oh, sorry.
The actor. Sorry.
Yeah.
Apparently, a lot of his co-stars in different films have complained that he doesn't like to wash.
You're not.
Oh, damn.
And he's like, he did a film with Reese Witherspoon,
Mm.
a romance called something for Water for Elephants, I think.
Never heard of this.
And apparently there were a lot of scenes where they had to kiss, and she apparently was very public about saying he doesn't wash, and it was disgusting.
Fucking hell.
Come.
Wonder why that is. But like, in his character,
Have fun.
taking
I don't know.
Rob out of it.
I honestly don't know. With the new Batman film, there were loads of reports saying that he was like, "Yeah, I'll be Batman, but I don't want to work out or anything for it."
Is there something
And they
What
were
if he's
like-
a young
and they
Batman?
were just like-
then... What if it's a young Batman, then he's starting out, isn't he? So that doesn't mean...
I
Or
agree.
get all the muscles
I don't,
anyway,
I don't
so-
think Batman needs to be buff.
Oh, I think it's stupid. Like, super buff. Like, we're talking
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck buff. That's, like, too much, man. You know? I like how she's trying to be a part of the boys, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I think this is the only scene where she wears a hat as well.
We should ask him.
Bella.
Take control. You're a strong, independent woman.
It looks
You
good
see-
on her. It looks good.
When she says that, I just think that she's taking the piss. You're a strong,
Yeah, she
independent
is.
woman.
She is.
And it's just
Yeah.
like, really?
She is taking the piss.
No, she's not. That's what's so ironic. She's not taking
In-
the piss. She
I feel
actually
like-
means it.
No, I feel like here she is.
No, but she's not. She's actually. It's real.
Well, if that's the case, then
Because
listen
then
to her fucking
Angela was
advice.
just like, "Oh, thank you." It's just like, Angela, come
You
on.
guys should keep that
You're actually a
I
pretty
feel
good
like
cool
Bella needs
chick.
to take her own advice here. She needs
Exactly.
to go up to Edward and be like,
Bitch.
"What's going on with you?
Tell me everything.
You saved my life, and now you're really pissed off at me, and
Yeah.
you won't leave me alone."
Well, not even that. Like, I came into a room and you gave me evils. What the hell was that about to
Yeah.
start off with? And then you ignored me, and then, what was it, you ran away for a couple of days, and then you came back and you were really nice, and then you were like, don't talk to me, we shouldn't be friends, and I'm like, alright, fine. And then you came back over to me again, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
do you want me or not? We're gonna fuck or what?
But
Come on.
the fact is that when he comes back up to her,
Yeah.
he's not even coming back up to apologise or anything. He's coming back up being like, "No, seriously, I don't think it's a good idea." And it's like,
It's like, I
okay,
know!
I get it.
Come on! I
By the
got
way,
it.
we've missed it now, but I love Jacob's friend, the guy who
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like a zombie, and he's just like, "The Cullens don't come here."
Yeah. Looks so stoned. This
Like
is
his
so
eyes are
great.
just like fucking.
Like so much disgust.
Oh, the wolves.
Oh, the walls. That will reference in another movie, because, you know.
Oh my god, do you remember this? The costumes in these flashbacks. They're so fucking
They
basic.
tried,
They went
they
down
tried.
to a little corner shop
Just
and
bought
got their
something.
costumes.
Look at them. We tried our best.
No, it's when the other. Here
Oh
we go,
yeah.
look.
Oh yeah, the
Look at
fucking
that.
wolf on their heads. The fuck is that?
Ridiculous.
Someone paper mache'd that, man. They were so
Yes.
proud. Some kids, they
And the
asked
director
him like
was just
a...
like, just do 5 of them.
Yeah. Get some kids in a kindergarten to do it for a
Yes.
day. Put it on their heads. Yep, done. I'm like no one's gonna fucking notice. Come on. Honestly.
I really wish the other films had this atmosphere, this look. You know, it
Yeah.
really feels like a place called Forks.
It does feel cold. It does feel wet.
Yeah,
You know.
like there could be a horror story in that
Oh
town.
man, imagine if Twilight became a horror. Like after all that,
That's not
he was
a bad idea, actually.
like after all that, he is a manipulative someone bitch, and he's gaslighting her to the point of like making her be separate from all her friends and family. And Charlie's like, huh? Like in the corner
to
trying
the
to
point
figure
where she
out.
won't be missed. Oh, this is such a good idea. So she wouldn't be missed by anyone
Basically.
because she's told them to fuck off.
Yeah,
And then he just turns her into a vampire or eats her or whatever.
he eats her. Like he loves
And
the
then-
chase. He doesn't.
yeah.
He loves the chase more than
It's
the
like
blood.
a slow hunt.
No. He says he's a vampire and he fucking isn't.
What is he?
He's
He's
just
a serial
murderer.
killer.
He's a serial killer that just glistens because he's sweaty.
Oh, this is such a much better
Or
film
like
than Twilight.
glitter, just put glitter on him like, oh, I'm a vampire. And then she believes it.
Yeah.
But like he drugs
But he
her or
didn't do it.
something.
But if he did that...
No, he drugs her in the fucking meadow. Yeah, he drugs her in the meadow. And then he's like, oh, yeah, and puts glitter on himself to make it look more enhanced. And she's like drugged out of her face. And she's like, what? You're a vampire, what?
So she's hallucinating.
Hallucinating him running around really quickly, basically.
Okay, yeah.
That's what's happening here.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where he's like, oh, I'm so in love with you. And then obviously he's pretending. And then she's like, oh, I'm so in love with you too. He's like, excellent.
And then,
And then,
when he actually eventually kills, he has to put on the paper mache wolf hat.
Why?
Because it's
What kind of
there, the
crappy ending
director's
is
made
that?
it.
Right.
We need
okay,
to
right
use
at the
it.
end. But what would be the reason? Like, after all that chase, why is he choosing her? Because she's a brunette? Because she's new? Because she's weak? Because she does that? Go to a store, get the map, go there, get a book, read it once, like
Why
a
does he
sentence,
choose
and
her?
then... I don't know, man.
Because she sat next to him in biology, that's why.
It's been vacant for fucking years,
Yeah.
and then you motherfucker come in
Whoever was
here.
going to sit there was
Yeah.
going to be his prey.
Next victim.
And that would
Damn.
explain the deer being the prey at the beginning. Oh, this
Yeah.
is such a great film we're making. Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
We now have to sit through a shit film that's not as good as that.
The weather's nice, the colors disappear.
Oh man.
What is it with Anna Kendrick in this film? Just being like, look
Look
at
at my boobs.
boobs.
Don't know, man.
Colin yank them out for like hiking and camping and stuff. Tried that out on my parents, not even close. Yes, I'm going to the prom with Eric. I just asked him and I took control. I told you that.
What, is that taking control? Because I don't think that's taking control. Not really.
Yeah.
It's just asking a question. It's not really taking control.
Yeah, but she didn't. She was nervous.
No, taking
She
control
wanted-
is Edwin being a serial murderer and then taking control of Bella and Ian.
But in
Cannibal!
but
He's
in
not
the-
a vampire, remember? He's a cannibal
He's a
now.
cannibal.
Cannibal serial killer, yeah!
Okay, but in this scenario, what would be taking control? Her just going up to him, being like, "Oi, Eric, you're going to the fucking prom with me."
I wish people would be like that. Just be
And
like
he's,
so
and
angry.
he's like, "No, I've already got a date," and she's like, "No,
No, you don't
you
anymore.
cancel that date."
Slap him silly. And be like, no, you don't Chris is like, alright, calm down. Oh yeah, this is ridiculous. This is... Oh, did you see those guys like banging on the glass? Like, oh, hey,
Yeah.
hey. Basically preempting something that's going to happen.
Yeah, obviously they're the guys
This
later
is so
on.
stupid.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Oh god, what are they wearing? That's it. Basically ignore my friends.
She
And
really
basically,
does, doesn't she?
yeah, she's a bad friend.
She has no interest in her friends.
She's a bad friend.
She's
one of
only
those
sits with
people.
them so she doesn't look alone.
But then in the
cafeteria.
second one, she doesn't. She sits by herself. She
Yeah,
doesn't
but
give a
that's
fuck.
because she's depressed.
Yeah, I know. True, but like I'm just
but now
thinking.
there's no trouble in her
She's
life.
one of those girls. I'm not judging anyone. It's just the way it is. She's one of those girls that if they have a boyfriend, they ignore everyone else.
Yes.
The boyfriend is the top priority.
Yeah. Well, we know that from this film.
Well, I know that now, but which is really bad because you need to have a balance in your life.
Mm. But yeah, no, she
that's really
absolutely
bad.
does. Yeah.
It's horrible.
Walk away, Bella.
What I don't understand is that there's two of them following her for a bit, and I'm like, alright, what's going on here? And then they find their friends, and they're all crowding around like different areas.
As if they planned it.
As if they planned
But
it.
they clearly just spotted her. Just
Basically,
being like,
look,
oh,
look, they came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's just like, how does that work?
Like one of them sent them a text being like, go around the other side.
And then, did you see that person on top of the
Yeah.
staircase
So they've all...
as a witness?
It was a... Yeah. Well,
He's a fucking
that's one of
witness.
them, I think.
No, he's not.
Oh, no?
There's four of them. And then there was one on top, like, doing something. And I'm
Oh.
like, that's a witness right there. Like, where those stairs were behind that car. He's disappeared now, but it's just like... Come on, that was a witness right there. Oh,
I still don't know what he does, though. Does he growl at them?
he growls, yeah, a little
Or does he
bit.
bare his teeth or something?
But then he doesn't, because I don't see anything.
Because
that's
if,
what's
he,
so
if he
annoying.
did something like that...
That'd be awesome.
He's so, you know, into, like... You know, vampires have to be secret. You can't tell Bella why you saved her life.
Yeah.
Then he does shit like that. Those people would be like, dude, there was a guy who had fangs and he fucking growled like an animal.
Yeah, but they're drunk, so who was going to believe him?
True.
You know?
True.
And it's like in the book where you're following his mind. He's you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And he's the main character. He basically decides to follow her all the fucking time, which is really terrible.
That must be a really boring book.
It is very boring,
first
because
half
it's
of it must
repetitive.
just be this. It must just be him being like, I don't want her to be around me, but let's see what she's up to.
No, he basically falls in love with her almost straight away. And he decides to run away with his family for about a couple of days. That's why he disappeared, because he's like, oh, I don't know what to do. And they're like, if you love her, fucking do something about it, man. And they thought that he's going to, like, basically say goodbye and then just leave it at that. But then he starts hanging out with her, obsessing over her, watching her as she sleeps, and does this shit, which is basically listening to everyone. He literally goes around in his car, wanders around for hours, because he can't hear her thoughts. So he hears everyone else's thoughts, trying to figure out where the fuck she is. So he's watching her,
It's really
and
creepy.
it's really fucking creepy. And it's
there-
just like,
are
dude,
there-
Stephanie May, you're making it fucking worse.
Are
You're
there
making it
actual
worse.
scenes in the book where, in his book, his version of the book,
Yeah,
where he literally watches her sleep, like in the films?
Yeah. yeah, there is. Yeah.
How does
It's
that?
fucking
How is
creepy.
it justified in the book? Is it like
Oh,
romantic?
yeah, romantically. Like, basically, like, oh, you know, I can't sleep, so I watch her sleep because it calms me. And it's just like, seriously.
It's so weird.
And then, like, you know, in this movie, she lets him, doesn't she? She lets him
Yeah,
stay. And
That's
it's just
right,
like,
yeah. I would feel
fucking hell.
I would feel very conscious of myself if I had a partner who never slept, and I know that they've been in my room watching me sleep,
well, that's a serial killer right there.
and I couldn't go to sleep with them next to me.
Well, I'd be like, are you not going to do anything? He's like, no, I'm quite happy doing this. I'm like, right, you need to leave.
I'd be like, just go downstairs and watch a film.
No, I'll be like, you need to
Oh.
leave. And I'll lock my door. I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah, it's really weird.
That is so creepy. I don't care how hot you look. I don't care you glisten.
But what if you're like partners with them, like proper boyfriend and girl, not just like flirting?
I'll be like, that's like red flag right there.
It's creepy, but
It's a
it's
red
like,
flag.
but you know each other at that point, so it's like, can you just at least do something? Go and
No,
watch a film.
no,
on
I
my
would find that's a
computer.
red flag before I even move in with them. I
Oh,
would
fair
know.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be
Oh,
like,
yeah, of course
this,
you
that's
would,
a
yeah.
problem right there.
There are scenes.
This
in
is the only part she stands up for herself. Did you notice that?
Yeah, yeah.
She lets
So-
everything go so easily.
There are scenes in this where I think he does a great job. Like the scene in biology,
Yeah.
where I said I think they did a great job there. And there are scenes where he just doesn't. He just doesn't make any effort.
low lives were thinking.
What? You say you heard what they were thinking?
He's like, oh shit.
I love how he gives really good evidence that he can read people's minds in a minute.
Oh yeah, I
He's
love
just
that.
like, oh, that person's thinking about
sex, money, cat. And I'm
Yeah.
like, seriously.
Every mind
Good proof.
in this room,
Oh god.
apart from you.
Give you a fucking headache, that would. Jesus.
Can you imagine?
All the time. All the time. Sex.
Money,
I doubt that. He's looking at her tits.
Yeah, he's thinking about sex. Yeah.
cat.
I can believe that one. But yeah. I do that. I'm like, oh, my cat. My beautiful boy. Bless him.
It's very frustrating.
I do that with a cat that I don't even have yet.
Oh yeah, I've got a cat, guys, and he doesn't. And he's getting jealous, and he's like, I'm going to get my own cat. And I'm like, awesome.
I will get a cat eventually
I'm going to have a cat little
because I
buddy.
love your cat.
I know, he's amazing.
He's beautiful. He's just such a handsome cat. Like there's patterns and everything. He's great.
And by the way, he's called Hal from Howl's Moving Castle, if you guys don't know already.
And also because he howls all day, doesn't he? Well,
Not anymore.
When you first
He
got him,
yeah.
he would just
was
hide.
upset,
He would
so-
hide behind a piano
Yeah.
and just fucking howl all day long.
Yeah, it's like, God damn it, I need to go to sleep. But now he just talks to me and we have conversations. Yep, I'm a crazy cat lady. Get over it.
How many cats could you handle?
Me, I
At
handle
one
2
time.
right now because my housemate was like, you got one? I'm gonna get one, yeah! And I've got to take care of 2.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
But what about
2
in the
is
future?
alright.
When you're living, when you've got your own place in the future,
yeah,
what would you do? Could you handle 3? Do you reckon? Would you be crazy cat lady?
Jesus. 3's a lot, man. You gotta
'Cause
know what they are all the
I
time.
reckon when I'm old, I'll be crazy cat man.
See, that sounds like a superhero.
It does.
Well, I'm just like the crazy cat lady with blue hair. You know, it's just like you know, the granny blue hair. There's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
slight lilac tinge, and I'm like,
Mhm.
that's beautiful. Always looks epic on them.
I thought you were about to say it looks effable.
No.
Because that's a very
Epic.
posh word.
Epic. I love this kind of like jumping up and down in like drama. They gotta add something else. They had a romantic moment. Now it's gonna end. You know what? Let's put in some deaths in.
Yeah, someone
fuck
died.
it.
Yeah.
It's just like,
The guy-
can
isn't
we
it-
not have a moment?
Was it the guy who came up to the table?
Yeah,
In
basically
the-
saying I was a Santa when you were 3 years
Yeah.
old or something like that. So again, it was adding various things together.
And again, this is a good scene coming up where
Yeah.
she goes and comforts Charlie.
It's getting closer to town.
And I remember saying
I
this
thought
last
that was
time.
really nice,
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember saying it last time that films don't normally do that. If a character as small as him dies off screen somewhere, you don't normally have a moment where a character talks about
Anything like that.
how much they, how long they knew them, and
Yeah, you always follow the main characters, don't you? It kind of sucks, in a way.
it's a nice moment.
Let's watch it.
Oh,
30 years, damn.
We're gonna find this thing. Meantime, I'll check here it is.
It's kind of sweet because he chooses not to get vengeful, does he?
Yeah.
He's like, as a matter of fact, like, I'm going to get this thing. It doesn't matter. I'm going to get it eventually. It doesn't matter. Well, it does, because it killed his friend, but, like, he doesn't get angry
But yeah,
or anything like that. And then his
he goes-
protective instincts turns to his daughter.
Yeah.
It's a very positive outlook,
Mm.
I think. And this is why he's the best character ever.
It's
The end.
good writing.
It is
It's
very
a little,
good writing.
Little glimpse of good writing.
I think that's more the screenwriter wrote that, not the Stephanie Meyer, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she has to look at a dead corpse to connect it all together? Really?
Because the feet were pale, and Edward's pale.
And he's so cold.
So he must be
A corpse!
a dead man.
No! Oh yeah, here we go. The one bit in the book
That's a cool little picture.
depicting the cold one. Dun, dun, dun. She says that out loud just to make sure she's got it correct.
Just
Then
make
she
sure
Googles
the audience
it.
follows it.
Yeah, just follows it. Like, okay, I remember what it's called. Cold one. Here we go. Go on the internet. All the time.
That's a good picture. It's creepy picture.
It's creepy.
Egyptian vampires.
The immortal drink. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, but then, like, in Catwoman, it's like, oh, cats everywhere. It's like, which one is it? Come on. Now you see what I mean about the annoyance of her going all that way for a book that she looks at for 2 seconds.
One phrase.
One phrase. It's not
And
even.
then she goes
It's not
on
even a
Google.
page. It was a picture and then a thing underneath it. And
And is it Google or is it Bing or something?
No, I thought it was Bing. It was Google.
What is it that uses Bing? There's a film, Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man. You haven't seen this?
No, they use
He
Bing.
uses Bing. Yeah, all through the film.
Amazing. It's because Bing is losing, and they're like, let's get some people in. Let's get some awesome production companies with big ass films come in and be like, yo, you want to use Bing for free?
And everyone was like, go fuck yourself. Google is doing just fine. See that little bit there, that little flash of them in like Victorian era.
Yeah.
It was all sexy.
Yeah, that was pretty hot.
That's we never see stuff like that in these films.
I know. Well, it's because it's real life. And they think rock and roll, you know, this is enough. They think this is enough. So this is the part where she walks off, and then this is the part where he drugs her. He's like, hey, I'm gonna have some fun with you now, motherfucker.
See, if we actually watched it from that perspective, look at his
He's like,
face.
oh,
He's
like a little
oh.
smile off camera on the other side of the face, like,
He's like, now the fun begins.
gonna get my syringes.
Do you know, it's a good idea though, like a serial killer who manipulates his victim into
the point.
wanting to talk in the woods and things like that. Like,
Yeah.
he's not even forcing this.
It's almost like a Wendigo.
It's not even like get in the back of my van or anything. He's just like leaving her to figure things out. Like, I'm a
Yeah.
vampire, and then she's like, "Let me talk to you in the woods," and he's like, "Okay."
Like Mr. Burns, like, excellent, like that.
Yeah.
He's like walking. Like, she's making it so fucking easy right now. Like, you just walk up behind her and be like, stab in like the shoulder, syringe, put
Yeah.
it down. Oh, here we go. Now you're gonna pretend like everything's fine, because it'd just be like a little pinprick, and she's like, "What the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, I just pinched you, haha." And then like continue onwards, and then he'll start running around throwing trees everywhere.
Sorry, I just pinched you. But like that's acceptable. I was just gonna go, "Oh, okay."
Oh, come on! Everything else is acceptable, apparently. Come on.
If someone pinched me and I don't know who they are, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of scared of them, but also flirting with them, and they just fucking pinched me on the shoulder, I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, but then you wouldn't question it after that, would you? You wouldn't look at it. You wouldn't see if there was a pinprick there, would you?
True. Yeah.
So there you go.
You'd just be like, "That was a bit weird."
Yeah, exactly. And then she'll carry on and she'll be like, what the fuck? And then she'll just feel a bit weird. And then he'll throw fake trees everywhere and like run around.
But she's like, "Well, he's a vampire."
She's like, oh my god, it's moving! And then like, what was it after that? Introduces his family to her. And it's just like,
And
no,
also-
it's just little dolls. It's just like, it's like Home Alone.
It's like, yeah,
It's like Home Alone, it's like
when
that.
he's pulling the strings in the window.
It's just, that's so much dedication for a
I
serial
also
killer
love
to
the
do
idea
that.
that he just goes with her hallucinations. So she's
Yeah.
standing there being like, "You're sparkling," and he's like, "Yeah, I can do that."
Yeah.
Sure.
That's how it works. I think like too much work, like Home Alone mannequins everywhere. I think that's too much work for a serial killer.
He's
But
not
like,
gonna do
if
that,
he
no.
just followed what she said, which is basically like, "Oh my god, you're playing baseball when there's thunder," and I'm like, "Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
that's what we're doing." Mhm.
Vampire,
Yep,
you know.
awesome. Look, let's go. And it's just like, what the hell? Like, she could be strapped in a chair in a weird warehouse, just imagining all of this.
And also, he's drugged her and taken her out of the cloud bank. She's gonna be fucked.
That's fucking free trip of highness right there.
Jesus.
Hey, they go up a tree. It's not a tree; it's a fucking ladder.
Yeah. So yeah, there's like a stage that he built somewhere.
Yeah, but like all this dedication for what? Just to eat her?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's what they do, Lucia. They are serial killers and cannibals.
That love the chase. They love the fear. Look at me. I'm disgusting. That's nice.
It's such
But, like,
bollocks. This scene is such bollocks.
I
isn't
know.
it?
I'd be like, oh, that's nice, Claire. Where'd you get it from? Claire's Accessories.
Yeah. It looks like he's just smothered something all over him.
He just looks really ashamed of himself.
Yeah, he
that's
does,
a good.
doesn't
That's
he?
a good like little.
And what do you do when you're ashamed of something? You show it to a stranger who doesn't like you anyway. That's gonna work, isn't it?
Well, you know, he wants to eat her, so
That's true.
beautiful bone structure you got there, love. Yum yum yum. He's a killer. See, he's honest now.
Yeah, he's
getting
being
honest now. He's just like, oh, I'm
and
fucking
again,
sick of the charade.
It's
Let's
genius.
fucking
No,
say
it's
it.
genius because now he's going, I'm a killer.
And she's like, do you
And
know?
he
Do you
knows
know?
that she's going to be like, no, I'm not afraid.
It's like, damn straight you're not. Come closer, honey. Nom nom nom. Nibble on your ear. Yummy. And he's not one of those
He's
like,
like,
he's not one of those cannibals that eats a little bit. He's one of those fucking Native American cannibals. Native American people that used everything off of the bison
whole
or whatever,
thing.
the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
fucking thing. He'll use everything.
He like kisses her on the ear, like nibbles her earlobe, and he's just like, I will save that for later. She's like, what did you say? And he's like, oh no, don't worry, don't worry.
No, it's like a little taste.
Yeah. I said I'm a vampire. So.
Yeah, calm yourself.
This is fun. I think this is funny the way he does this.
Looks a bit crazy now.
One eye's wider than the other. It's really unhinged, isn't it?
Oh, that's nice. Quickie chat.
I wanted to kill you.
I'm never going to be able to watch this the same again.
I think we should continue this to the second one. Like all this
Do you reckon
trouble.
it would actually work in the other films?
I don't know, man. Like they have a kid together,
They're
so
actually in love in the other ones.
I don't know, man. Well, he leaves her in the second
Well,
one.
he okay. It's kind of like a reverse Stockholm syndrome.
Okay.
He was going to eat her,
Yeah.
but then he fell in love,
Oh, isn't that cute?
and now he wants to turn her into like a Bonnie and Clyde cannibal partner who's going to murder with him, and that's the rest of the series.
Oh my god. And then they have a kid.
And then at the end of
And they
part
make
one,
the fucking kid do it
he
too.
actually does it. He finally, like, her becoming a vampire is like symbolic for her becoming cannibal serial killer with him.
So is she drugged this entire fucking time? And she thinks she's a
Yeah.
vampire?
She's not drugged in the sense that she's sat in a warehouse.
Oh, I know,
Imagine
I know.
the whole film,
Yeah,
the whole series.
yeah.
It's really happening, but she's enhancing everything around her because she's
Oh my
high.
god. She's high all the time. She thinks she's a vampire. She's running around thinking she's immortal when she's fucking not.
So he's got his
And then one day she wakes up and she's 60 and then she's like, wait a second.
he's got his criminal buddies working with him. Those
Oh
are his
my
family.
God.
Those are the family, the Cullens, right? And
This is too much work for one
and
child,
they're having a
one
right.
kid.
They're having a right laugh because they've got a drugged victim being like, "Come on, guys, we've got to run from the werewolves."
And they're
he's
just
looking
like their
back at them
dogs.
being like, "I told you this is good fun."
Yeah, and they'll like laugh themselves silly, like watching football in the corner, just looking at her now and again, like she's all right. Yeah, she's just imagining
She's
me
just
as a
sat in the
werewolf.
corner, just being like, "No, we gotta run, we gotta run."
Yeah, like that,
The
closing her
vampires
eyes.
are coming. Turn me, Edward.
Do it now, baby. You know you want me. Oh, I fucking hate this. More stupid lamb.
See, I mean, it's right there.
It's right there. Guys, he's a serial killer.
Yeah. And a
Valeria's
cannibal.
imagining everything. She's drugged as fuck. There you go, the end.
Something has to be made out of this.
Gotta do it now. Hey, if any one of you actually makes a film with this idea, you've got to add me and Rob into it because it's
Yeah.
not fair because we created it, okay?
We want at least 50p or something. for it.
50p.
At least something like that.
Oh, look, romantic moment.
Now he's starting to fall in love with her. I think
A little bit. What, because she's so
he was
easy?
going to kill her, but now he's like, oh, but she
Yeah,
has
because
nice,
she's so easy to...
nice eyes or something.
Nah, it's not like that. It's because she's just so easily manipulated. Like, anything can go. And
So
she's
he's
just
like,
winging
so,
it.
yeah. So he's like, oh, so instead of killing her and eating her,
Yeah. Just
I
make her
could
part of
just-
the pack. It'd be right.
yeah, I could just
Because all of them are fucking insane.
bend it to my will.
All of them are insane. Edwin and his bunnies are all insane.
All the Cullens.
All of the Cullens are insane.
Yeah.
Why would they want to eat people? Come on. Why would they want to drug them? Why would they want to do the chase? They're insane. They're mentally insane.
Yeah, the whole family is
Yeah.
and they're all actual siblings.
Ah, okay.
They actually
that makes
are
it
a
even
family.
creepier.
They're not fostered,
Okay, that makes it even
but they
creepier.
say they're fostered
Yeah, but then
to
they're
get
going out with
away
each other.
to get away with the
Incest.
fucked up stuff.
What incest?
Yeah, and also just to
This is getting darker and darker.
I think to make it to make them more acceptable.
Right.
If they were a real family, people are going to be like, I think people are going missing. There's a creepy family that lives over there, but if they're fostered,
It makes all. It makes
it
all
makes
sense.
it a bit more smiley, a bit more
There was a part of him.
Yeah.
charitable.
All right, fair
I don't
enough.
know how dominant that part might be. That thirst like for my blood.
I mean, he could have been anything. He didn't have to be a vampire. He didn't actually feast on her or anything, did he?
No.
The main thing that makes him a vampire.
What are you saying? As in the film could have been anything?
Well, sparkling in the sunlight, it's a bit kind of
Well, it's not
blasé.
vampire anyway.
Exactly, it's not even in the same
So they could have been
category.
werewolves or something.
Well, he could have been anything. Could
Yeah.
have been a Wendigo,
Hmm.
which is like this.
You love a Wendigo,
I
don't
love
you?
it. I love that fucking
You
thing.
love
But
yourself
like,
a Wendigo.
oh come on, he's if he was a serial killer, he would basically be a Wendigo. He's making her hallucinate things.
Is that what Wendigos do?
Yeah, they make you hallucinate things. It's basically an Native American / Canadian on the border up there, where all the snow is up there, in the mountains, where basically this monster comes to you if you start eating human corpses and things like that because you're desperate, because the winters are horrible. You'll start turning into a Wendigo, which is like this demon that has this hunger that is never satisfied. Hunger is never satisfied. And like basically you just start rotting away and you become more animalistic to the point of wanting to live in the wilderness, and you like nothing is too warm or too cold. You're cold to the touch, but you're used to it, if you know what I mean. And then what is it? Yeah, they can make you hallucinate, make you see things, make you hear things like you're not supposed to. Turn into other things sometimes if they have enough power.
Is there a movie about a Wendigo? I feel like this would be a good film. I've never actually seen
Until
one.
Dawn, the game.
No.
Okay, well that's basically dedicated to a Wendigo.
Okay.
It's pretty interesting. It's like a multi choice kind of thing. It's pretty awesome. But like I'm just thinking like he could be a Wendigo if he hasn't shown her that he's a vampire.
Do
Technically.
Wendigos have like? Do they look like humans or?
No, they look like a monster. It's horrible.
But in this, I mean,
They
Twilight.
It's rotting. It's a rotting corpse that's still alive.
But I mean, in Twilight, vampires sparkle, so we can bend the rules a bit.
Okay, I guess so. I don't know why, but sometimes when Wendigos have horns on their heads, I don't know why. But like, yeah, they keep to where they are and they can't enter. Oh, there's so many rules. It's unreal because there's so. I had a book about it, and this time I actually read the book. Didn't Google it, find it, read one line and fucking threw it in the trash.
Did you buy it from a creepy little store that played?
No, I Amazoned it.
Okay.
Fuck that shit, I ain't going outside.
So it didn't have the creepy, stereotypical music playing in the background.
And I didn't walk out and there was like 5 guys drunk trying to get into my pants.
Yeah.
And then Edward didn't come in his fucking little
wind
Nissan
chimes.
Micro trying to get me. No, none of that shit. No, I got it on Amazon. It was pretty awesome. And like there was so many things that you could do to get rid of it and stuff like that. And there were Wendigo shamans that got away with killing people that they thought were Wendigos.
How did they get away? What do you mean by got away with?
As in, like...
As in the law let them do it? Or?
For a while, yeah.
When is this? When are we talking?
Oof. Native American times.
I bet you saw me coming.
Native American Indian times, like that.
Yeah, okay.
Like, so, you know...
I thought we were talking about like the 60s or something.
Oh no, this is going way back.
How did the police...
Like,
get away with
colonization of America kind of
Okay,
way back,
right.
like that. So yeah, it's just kind of like... I like it when the monsters merge together, that's what I'm interested in. So like, he could literally be one of those.
Mm.
But like, I'm gonna take you to a basement tower, and I'm gonna fucking kill you, yeah! Sorry, jumped the gun there, but... He's all animated now.
Yeah.
So you're worried
It's a good
not
jacket.
because you'll be in a house full of vampires, but because you think they want to prove you.
House full of serial killers.
Yeah, but she doesn't know any different.
No.
She's drugged the entire time.
That's what he really
And Charlie
means.
is like so like recluse. He's like, oh, I don't know who you are. Yeah. Because he doesn't know his daughter, so he's just like, I guess that's you all the time, whatever.
And at the end of the... Okay, so towards the end of this film, there's a scene where she... the two of them come up with a little scheme, and she's going to offend Charlie to make him not follow her.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Was fucking ridiculous.
That's Edward's little way of testing the waters. Will she be able to do this in the future?
Yeah, like she's joining a cult,
Mm.
basically. That's like a fucking cult. Cult of cannibals.
The Cult of Cullens!
Oh my god!
The Cult of Cullens.
There you go. There's the fucking title right there.
The Cult
Done.
of the Cannibal Cullens.
CCC! It's like the KKK, but worse. Amazing.
Plus Jacob here keeps bugging me about seeing you again.
Thanks, Dad.
You're a real
He looked better back then.
I know. He
Yeah.
looked normal. Not normal, but like
the long
he looked.
hair, the hat, and everything.
He looked his age. Was he supposed to be 15, 16, something
I
like
think
that?
about 15. Yeah.
All right, maybe he looked a little bit older, but still.
Any luck with that whaling case? Well, I don't think.
I'm quite interested in trying Mary Clearwater's fish fry.
Where
Homemade
is
fish
it?
fry.
Wow. Well, we should call her up and get some.
Get her to bring him. Bring us
Well, I know some
fish
American
fry down
friends. I know Yef. Hey Yef, yeah. Know you in America. Maybe you can get us some fish fry.
here. From Mary Clearwater.
Yeehaw! God damn.
Did you say yeehaw?
Yeah. Never
That's a
do
good
that
way of
ever
just
again.
summarising the whole country. Yeah,
Oh come on, they summarise us all the time with tea and biscuits.
that's true.
Fucking
But we have
double decker
different.
buses
We have
and-
two extremes. We either have very posh tea and biscuits,
or chav.
or we've got
Or love.
Wyson. Yeah.
Want a bit of my biscuit, do ya? Come on then, bring it! It's like, whoa.
You want a
Clash.
bit of my hobnob? I don't think so. Do you know what I mean? That's two complete opposites. Which one do you think of when you think of British?
Quiet. Yes.
You
Sorry,
think of a
the
very
very
posh
posh.
English. So do
Yeah.
I. Yeah.
It's very bad. It's because we have a royal family and all that jazz, so obviously.
Dungeons and moats.
No, not the most.
She was expecting dungeons. Oh, cheeky, cheeky.
Hmm.
Well, what if it was a warehouse? Would she expect that? She probably would. She'd be like, oh, I was expecting a warehouse. Okay, nice.
But it wouldn't be as cheeky, would it? A warehouse isn't kinky.
It can be.
A warehouse is not sexy. Let's go to a warehouse and have sex. No, I'm good. I'm alright. Is there a bed there? No.
Is he even Italian?
Sure, she'll love it.
Love how they have all this food.
When they eat human.
Yeah.
We're making Italiano for you.
What is that?
Oh, this is
Italiano.
Yeah. Is that just...
I don't know. I think she just means we're making Italian food.
Oh, okay.
Unless Italiano is a dish.
I hope you're hungry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Edward, why are you ruining the moment, dude? See, that's like him saying like, shut the fuck up, guys.
Yeah.
God. And then she's getting angry. She's like, why
I
the
forgot
fuck
about
are
Rosalie.
we...
Rosalie's got such an issue with her, hasn't she?
Oh, yeah, she has her reasons though. In the reality of the film, yes, but in our reality, where everyone's a cannibal killer, her problem is basically like, bitch, I thought I was in charge. Excuse me. Like she was supposed to get her. She
No,
was supposed to get her in.
She was the favourite.
Yeah, she was the favourite. She was a new recruit, and now she's not.
Oh my god.
Damn, boy. Ugh.
Yeah.
We should be writing this shit down. God damn.
I feel like this wouldn't be as popular as Twilight.
I know.
It's a very niche market we're advertising to.
Well, and then we did one for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and that got really fucking dark.
That
We were
got
walking
real
down
dark.
the road, and we just started chatting
Yeah,
about
that
it.
got really dark.
Okay, we got to do that when we're
Willy
watching
Wonka
it.
and the Chocolate Factory
Yeah, let's-
horror version.
Yeah, but like let's talk about that when we're watching it.
That
Okay.
means we have to watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Which one though?
Not the Johnny Depp one.
Why not? It's so much fun. It's
It's-
so, as
it
in
might
like
be-
it could
okay,
be
no,
taking
okay.
the piss out.
Can
so
I
badly.
say this? I don't mean to. I don't like to do hyperbole things,
Mhm.
but I think I might say the remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory
Mm.
is my least favourite movie in the world.
Well, that's saying something.
I
from
know.
you.
I
Damn,
really,
you don't like it.
really hate that film.
Okay then, the
I
original.
might be able to watch it for a commentary,
Okay,
but I could never sit down and watch it for fun.
okay,
on my
that's
own.
fine. Don't worry, we have Cheer Up Charlie
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah.
Weirdest song ever. No, it's adorable.
Do
song.
you know
It's an
what's weird
adorable
about her in that film?
song. What, the mother?
Yeah, is that her message to Charlie in that film is don't dream because it's going to be shit.
Private joke.
Oh yeah,
It's really odd.
that's fucking harsh. Maybe she was in on it. She was in on it. Anyway, well, let's not ruin it because, like, you know, that'll come in
We
time.
came up with a whole story.
Yeah. We just love making romances become horror because everyone's like really beating this one down because it is like really manipulator, gaslighter,
Yeah.
toxic relationship.
And
going
even
on
without
right
that,
here.
it's just really
And then
icky,
they made
syrupy.
fucking 50 Shades of Grey from this. I'm like, dude, how much more can
do
you
you know
get?
what? I forgot that was originally
It's like
fan fiction.
fan fiction, yeah,
Yeah,
insane. I think it is. I hope
it was. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was fan fiction.
fucking
They
ridiculous.
just changed the names and whatnot.
Obviously, in the situation, instead of vampires, it's BDSM, and I'm like, all right, fair enough, but still.
And there was like the world of business and whatnot.
Yeah, and then contracts and shit. And I'm like, alright, you're going a bit too far here, my dear. But whatever. Ugh.
I only saw the first 2 of those.
Oh, you don't want to watch the rest.
Second
just
one
gets
becomes
ridiculous.
a thriller at one point,
What with?
isn't it? There's a woman like stalking them or something.
Yeah, but then it just de-escalates really fucking quickly. And I'm like, oh, alright, I thought something was going to happen. But no, they want to concentrate on the romance, don't they? Because there's a romance, apparently.
The romance with
With, what's his face?
hyphens.
Yeah. Claire Dune is great, apparently. Is that right?
I don't know who that is.
It's a song from Debussy, which is a classical composer.
Oh, it's a song.
Yes.
I thought it was a person.
No.
Okay.
It's alright. I'm here
I
for
don't know much classical music.
It's alright. Neither do I. I just know that one song. Which is probably the most... not the most, but one of the most cherished, obvious classical choices for the younger generation to
Oh,
learn.
okay, right.
So this is one of my favourites because it's calming for me and because it's well known.
I recognise the piece,
Yeah.
but I would never have told you the name.
Oh, okay.
Well, we've got the line in a minute
Which one?
when they jump onto the tree.
Oh, God.
I'm not scared of you.
Yeah, you are. He's like, you fucking will be, girl. Yeah.
You really shouldn't have said that.
Oh my god, there are so many signs of our little
Look,
story.
look, there we go. Listen. He's gonna do it now.
Oh, I'm tight, spider monkey.
It's a weird giggle.
It's a really odd
She's
line.
on drugs. She's so fucked.
No one sober would find that line funny.
I know.
Close your eyes.
What does spider monkey even mean?
Someone that clings on to someone else and goes up a tree. I don't fucking know.
And I really love the way they didn't bother with the climbing.
I
like,
know.
They're clearly just being pulled up, and he's
And he's
just going
obviously
like
got a
this.
mannequin on his back, and it's just like, yep,
They didn't,
keep going.
They didn't bother.
I know.
That'd be cool. They're facing the wrong way. The beautiful view's that way.
I know. What dickheads.
This kind of stuff just doesn't exist.
That's in my world.
He's loving it. He's just like, finally, I can talk to you about killing. Finally, I can be like, you're on drugs, and let's have a whale over time.
Do you reckon they're do you reckon they're actually up that tree, or do you reckon there's like a little?
No, it's a little baby climbing frame.
There's a little sound stage behind them. There's like a painting of a river.
And she's just like so fucking out of it. She's like, oh my god. Ugh.
What drug is this?
I don't know. Who
What
cares?
drug can you give someone all day, every day, to make them hallucinate like that?
Hallucinate a
That
whole
won't-
new
that
world.
won't kill
Where
them.
they think they're in a film, they literally think that's happening with the music in their head. And they're like, da, da,
Yeah.
da, da, like that. They think this is it. And then suddenly it flashes, and then suddenly she's in another room and is listening to him listening to a piano. It's like, there's no concept of time or place.
Is that moonlight? Because there's no sparkle.
Oh, that's a good thought. I don't know, I don't think about it.
It's one of those moments where the director was at the premiere watching it, and she was like, "Fuck."
I think it's but then it's called Twilight because in Twilight they say in the books that they're the most, like, it's easier for them to come out because Twilight is when the sun is almost down but not quite, and the moon is coming out and blah blah
Maybe
blah.
that
So
was
it's
Twilight there.
yeah, Twilight. Well, I attempt to anyway. Oh, God, how much longer? And we haven't even talked about the bad guys yet.
They're boring.
They are boring as fuck.
I lose steam of the film when they enter.
Yeah, like
When they meet them, I think, at the baseball game.
does that say the back?
Oh, what's happening?
Spatana.
So you and Colin, huh?
Must be the name of the football team or something.
I don't like it.
I always wanted a jacket
Dude,
like that.
Mikey, no one gives a fuck about you, man.
Looks to you like you're something to eat.
And she's like, yeah. Another. Come on, he's trying as well. He said it in such a nice way. And she's like, bitch, get away from me.
Yeah.
You're not my friend.
I ordered you this man's salad.
Well, they're friends, aren't they? She says
Sort
in a
of.
second, she's like, yeah, he's a good buddy.
Cut back on the steak.
Yeah, sarcastically.
No,
You
I
sure?
think she means it. I think she
Right,
means,
okay.
yeah, he's a good buddy.
That's what you've always wanted to know.
His dinner looks so good.
Did you find anything done by
Hers looks like shit. Look at it.
What is that?
Why is
that
there
onion or
mushrooms?
something?
It's had gigant. Like, yeah, that is. That's onion. That's a ginormous onion.
Whatever that is.
Jesus.
How does he eat that every single day and look that skinny?
I don't know, metabolism. He's always sorting his salad as well, did you notice that?
Yeah.
He's brave not to have the fucking belt on and doing that. I'll tell you that now.
Me too.
Do you think he went commando?
Huh?
That'd be funny. If he went commando and he just slipped and was like,
That'd be
"Fuck!"
so unfortunate. I mean, it's his fault he went commando.
Yeah.
I mean, who goes commando?
I don't know, manly men that think they're manly men. I don't
But
know.
it's not manly, it's just painful.
Is it?
Yeah. It rubs, catches on things.
Catches something.
No protection when you sit down. Awful.
Fair enough. See, like, now he's worried. That's where the concerned father comes in. He's getting worried now because he's seeing her fucking dead eyes and
Yeah.
realising there's no, like, fluff, like, there's no redness in her cheeks and she looks really skinny and it's just like, you eating? Are you okay? Like, you look a bit drugged up. Are you alright? Like, he's trying to figure out if she's got a drug problem because she's shaking whilst trying to eat a fucking onion on a salad. Like, it's all coming together, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like in our version of the story,
It gets more interesting.
there would be a point where he actually thinks that she's a heroin addict, and he has an intervention for her,
When
and it
would
goes
that be?
really wrong.
When would that happen, though?
Maybe the third movie.
That's taking a long time to have an intervention.
Well, I'm sorry, but there's 5 movies, and the whole story
Oh, I
is
know.
just simply her
Oh,
being drugged.
Okay.
We need to spread this shit out, don't we?
Well, she's not drugged all the time. She's drugged when it's supernatural crap happens. But like moments like this,
And there needs
It's
to be
fine.
it needs to be a drug where she doesn't know the difference. So when she's not drugged,
yeah, it
she
just
thinks
keeps going.
it's just another day, and she's in love with Edward.
Oh, that's difficult to
Okay,
do.
how about this? The intervention is film 2, then rehab maybe.
Ah,
A
okay,
little bit of
okay.
drama. They
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
They're not together for a
Yeah.
while.
No. Oh, okay. I was going to say the intervention could be in this one when she tells him to fuck off. Her father to like go away, but like that's her
No.
running away, not the other way around.
That's
so
a
never mind.
little sign of things to come.
Yeah, basically. All right. What about the bad guys then? Why are they there for then?
They're the police. Oh my god. They're the
They're
cops.
the good guys. They're the good guys.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
They're the cops. No, they're a rival serial killer gang because they just killed people, didn't they? They killed.
Oh yeah, what's his face?
What's his name? From
Mr.
the guy
Santa.
who plays Santa one, yeah.
Mr. Santa. That's his
That
name
guy,
now.
I don't know who he is, yeah.
Ooh, the first kiss. And he's like, fuck, I can taste it on your lips. And he just runs away because he's like, shit!
He's
shit!
got a pepper shaker in his pocket. Can I
Yes.
just pepper this for the
Like,
what a kiss.
yeah. You smell, girl. Mm-mm.
Need a bit of cinnamon.
Salt and pepper.
Cinnamon should be with salt and pepper on the table.
Really?
There should be a cinnamon shaker. Because it's brilliant. Along with paprika. There should be 4, not 2.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So what would be the reason for him going like, stop! Like that and running away?
Because when he gets so sexually excited, he just wants to fucking kill her. He just wants to stab her.
He's like, no, not yet, not yet.
But he's kind of in love with her now. He's conflicted.
Yeah.
So now when they're making out and he's getting excited and he's
Yeah.
just like, oh
Is this
my God,
is this killing or is this like I'm turned
I
on?
want to kill her. No, I won't.
Well, no, he's probably questioning like, is this me wanting to kill her or is this me really turned on because she's attractive? Which one is it?
There
He's
you go. So he
conflicted
doesn't
as
even
well.
know what's going on.
Yeah, so he keeps drugging her, making sure like his family are all right with it because they're obviously observing him all the time. And Rosalie's the new recruit, and she's getting jealous because obviously he used to have sex with her or whatever, and now he doesn't.
Rosalie?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's the one that snapped the glass.
But
Thing.
she used
got
to sleep
angry.
with Edward.
Yeah, let's go wild. Let's go crazy.
This is really fucked up now.
Well,
now
you said
she's,
they're incest.
Because now she's with Emmett.
Yeah. Well, you said they were in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's true.
You said that. I'm following on with
they've
what
all
you
slept
say.
with each other.
Yeah. Oh man. What kind of movies are we making?
Carlisle's getting in there and everything.
No, I think he's just the one that sits there and watches.
The woman's just like, yes, go ahead. Room 6.
You have my permission.
And when he, when he watches her sleep,
Yeah.
she wakes up and sees him every so often. He's not obviously he's a regular human being. He's just a cannibal. He
Yeah.
can't sleep. He can't survive without sleep.
Yeah.
So what he does is he drugs her before she goes to sleep, and then puts a cardboard cutout of himself. At the
She
foot of
doesn't
her
even
bed.
know the difference. Amazing.
So she
and
wakes
she's
up
there
and
for
she's
8
like,
hours, like, oh, Edward, you're still
Edward.
here. Awesome. You look a bit skinny, but okay.
You look a bit 2D.
Yeah.
You're not blinking outward.
You okay? And Charlie's over there like, I got a fucking gun, man, and I'm drinking beer, and I'm hardcore American. Look at me.
And this is like Breaking Bad, because now he's the police, isn't he? So
He is.
now Edward is bringing in an outsider who is connected to the police, just like Walter White and Hank.
Oh damn.
I want to formally introduce myself. I'm Edward Cullen. Hi, Edward. I don't want to be out too late tonight. You just come play baseball with my family.
Baseball?
Yes, sir, that's the plan.
No, I was going to play baseball. Good luck with that.
Because he knows his daughter. He's like, she ain't gonna fucking do shit. Bless him.
He's the best.
He's the best. He's so cool.
Since when do vampires like baseball?
Well, it's the American.
Let's get away with everything, basically.
Yeah.
There's a thunderstorm coming. It's the only time we can.
That
However,
hat is
in the
too big for
books,
her.
she does take care of him. She does cook and clean for him and everything. So, yeah, there is that.
Fair enough. They don't show that in this film.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of saddening and annoying that like they don't show the fact that loads of kids in their class, for instance, they might need jobs and they have to work, but like in Vampire Diaries they actually show that, but like here they don't show that. Like all of them. Yes, okay, we know, good song, awesome. But anyway, it's like like no one works. None of the kids work.
Okay.
It's really weird. It's just like, is everyone privileged enough not to work? It's very strange.
They don't get into that at all.
I know, it doesn't make it that realistic.
That was really sarcastic. Do you not like the song?
I do like the song, but it's overplayed. Way too much.
I mean, when this came out, it was like
yeah,
everywhere.
it's everywhere and it's well annoying.
Good album, though. That whole album's really
Oh,
good.
Jasper, mate. Have a bit of you. Emma's like just having fun. I was a new recruit. I was shagging him before you even came in
That
the
was
picture.
the favourite.
And Esme, she's just so nice. What would she be like?
Esme.
She's the cook. She just loves cooking that meat, cooking it all day long.
Oh yeah, okay. Kind of like
Humming away, cooking.
kind of like the what's her name?
Adam's Family's
No, in
grandma.
Sweeney Todd.
Sweet Todd. Oh, her face. Mrs. Mullet's Pies or something. Mrs. Pie.
Yeah, the one who makes the pies.
Yeah,
She
she's just
could be like
enjoying
her.
it. What about Alice?
Alice is fucked up. You can see it.
Well,
Alice likes to keep the corpses or something.
she likes to play with them.
Yeah, she likes to keep them.
Like
under
put
the
them
bed.
on little chairs and have tea with them and stuff like that. All right, okay. And Rosie's having a little moment of getting jealous and stuff like that. What about
Rosalie's a savage, I reckon.
what? She just rips them apart.
Yeah, like no sick, twisted fantasies or anything.
She just does it.
goes in and
Yeah,
does it.
like a vampire
Whereas Alice
would.
keeps things. And
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
really weird.
What about Emmett?
Emma's not bothered, I reckon.
I think he just enjoys the atmosphere of being with someone.
I reckon. Yeah.
I think he's a runaway, right? And he didn't have any family, and he just wants some family. He just wants some
I
love.
reckon
and
Emmett doesn't do any killing.
Yeah, he doesn't
I reckon
do
he just
anything.
stands there and just goes, yeah, whatever, do what you're going to do.
I think he's just enjoying the atmosphere.
He just wants to be part of it.
All right. What about Carlisle? Oh, he's a voyeur. He just watches everyone. Okay.
But he's the ringleader.
Yeah, he is. Oh, here's the police.
They're the rival gang, aren't they?
Oh yeah, sorry. Rival gang. Excuse me.
But they can't be cannibals.
Right. What do they do then? They're just murderers.
They're called the Skinners.
Well,
They just skin
they
people.
should get together then, shouldn't they?
No, but they don't want
Half
to
the
together.
work. Skin it.
No,
Be
because
alright.
they're after Bella now. They want to skin Bella.
Why is everyone after this chick? What's wrong with
I
her?
don't know, there's something about Bella. She's played by Kristen Stewart.
Motherfucking
right?
Stewart. Christian motherfucking Stewart.
So they're like, we want to skin Bella. And they're like, no, she's now joined our little cult.
And they're like, no, she hasn't. We can see her drugged up. We know your ways. She's not there yet. We can actually take her. So fuck you.
James just loves skinning people by the looks of it. Look at those eyes.
Oh yeah, we forgot about Jasper. What does Jasper do?
Our apologies. We didn't realize.
That's a good question.
Oh, Jasper.
Yeah.
was
It's better be good.
he used to be his own serial killer,
Oh, like a
but he
loner.
was like a Jeffrey Dahmer. Like he was just rabid. He just had to kill, and they
Right.
brought him in and they reined him in a bit. So now he's a new recruit.
Oh, like a berserker, like a Viking
Yeah.
berserker. Like you can't help it.
He can't help it. He has to kill.
Oh, right.
Whereas they reined him in and
Yeah.
they're like controlling him. Like no, you have to kill when we say.
Yeah.
And he's like, because you know,
He's always looking a bit kind of like,
yeah.
I want you, but I can't have you. Oh my god. Rein me in, boys. Must be done.
Few of us were leaving.
That's why he goes nuts over like even one drop of blood. He's like, fucking yeah! And he's
In,
like, let's go to war!
The second one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
goes nuts over a paper cut. It's just like, damn.
That's some good acting in that scene where she cuts in and she goes, oh, paper cut.
Like, no shit, Sherlock.
Oscar-worthy acting
Yeah,
there,
perfect.
Christian. I love the way Bella looks at Edward there. Like, can we get out of here now, please?
I don't like the fact that he asked her to put a fucking... Oh my god. This is just sad, bad screenwriting right here.
What?
Because they're going... Right, okay, let's go back to when she's first going to their house for the salad that Rosalie breaks, okay?
Yeah.
That part. And they're like, oh, can you smell that? And she's in the other room. Okay.
Yeah, and in this,
And now he can't smell shit until
the
suddenly
wind
there's some
blows.
wind, and it's just like that can't be real. That's not realistic.
And not only that, but he's supposed to be the most intense tracker, hunter.
Basically,
of all of
yeah.
them.
So you've just made him look really shit.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stephanie Meyer, and the director.
Get them out of here. Go.
I do love that bit where, what's his name, the dreadlocks guy? And he's just
Yeah.
like, he's backing away and he's just like, we're going now. Like that. I don't know, that makes me laugh every time.
He's more human than the rest of them, to be honest. See, look, again, there's always something happen. They don't have a moment of peace
Yeah.
until she's a vampire. Have you noticed that? It's
Mhm.
drama, 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 drama,
Yeah.
drama. Drama.
It's just non-stop.
Drama. It's
Like
just
she,
like,
she
wait,
had a
what?
pretty stress-free life before he came in.
Basically, yeah. Like, just missing her mum and cactuses and stuff.
Avoiding
It's
her
just like,
friends and
yeah, you know, the usual shit.
yeah,
Yeah. Being a loner.
heading off to a little bookstore with wind chimes in it.
Getting the book, looking at one
Loved it.
sentence, taking it off, throwing it
Yeah.
in the bin, go on the Google.
Go
It's
on
alright.
Bing, right?
No, it's not Bing.
No, it's not Bing. Bing is the Spider-Man.
Yes,
Yes.
for goodness sake.
I forgot.
Honestly.
Or,
And then Edward's like, it doesn't matter because Charlie's there. It doesn't matter.
what about
And it's
this?
just like the Skinners trying to go and get her.
What if the Skinners aren't real? What if it's all part of the grand scheme to get to become a killer with him?
Like, more panic.
They are part of the cult, but they're acting.
Oh, shit! Fucking hell. And you don't know that until the end.
Yeah.
And then they have like and then you see all the little, and then it goes like back into a montage of all the moments where like, you know, Ed was winking at them like wink.
Yeah.
And then Lauren's like licking his lips like,
so James,
like
James
that.
is like sniffing and going, "You brought a snack," and he just goes, wink.
Yes, I did, boy. Mm-mm. It's just so funny.
And the Sawn music starts playing.
What does he say?
Hmm?
Jigsaw, what does he say? Again? Like, oh, I want to play a
I want to play a
game.
game.
I
Yeah.
want to play a game. And it's like, yes,
Or
you
no,
do.
at the end of the film, at the end of every movie, he goes,
Yeah.
"Game over," like that. Shuts the door on them.
Should say like brutality. Fatality or something like that.
Fatality.
Finish him! Darby Jasper screaming, finish
Yeah.
him! Or finish her! Wouldn't he? Just scream it.
No, Jasper would be the one doing it.
Yeah.
And Alice, because she's real fucked up, she's the one egging him on.
Oh, yeah. Oh. It's
She-
just getting worse
She's
and
the
worse.
one that I think the one that you'd want to be around the least because you just don't know what's going to happen.
All them together in a room, goddamn. Like, you don't know what's going to
I
happen.
wouldn't want to be around Alice.
Mm.
It would be scary.
Oh, this is really sad, this moment.
Like what? Like watch baseball on the flat screen? Eat at the diner every night? Steak and cobbler? Dad, that's you. That's not me.
Bella, come on. I just got you back.
Yeah, you know, if I don't get out now, I'm just gonna be stuck here with Mom.
He's so respectful of her. He respects her so much that he just lets her go because he knows that whatever he does is not going to be good enough.
So brutal. That
That
line.
is brutal. It's the same line that her mum used.
Mm-hmm.
Father's going to forgive you.
You see, if that happened to me, that van
I would be
truck
off the
thing would
road.
be fucking off the road
Yeah.
in 2 seconds. The reality of the situation is not real. We know this. Well, obviously we're making a fucking horror movie out of a romance, but you know, whatever.
And it's a much better movie.
I know. We must pat ourselves on the back and make it, you know.
But now everything we watch is going to be so underwhelming in this series.
Well, it seems like we have a theme going here where we're just watching romance and making it into a horror.
What did we watch last time? Catwoman.
We had Catwoman, but we didn't do anything with that. We just took the piss out because it was so
There
terrible.
wasn't much romance in that, was there?
There wasn't much of anything in that.
That's true.
Come on.
That's very true, yeah.
At least this has a storyline. At least it's going somewhere.
What was that again? What was the plot? Killer face cream.
Oh yeah.
That's right, right?
Yeah.
Sharon Stone being like, put the cream on,
Yeah.
become invincible.
Oh, my face is like marble. If you punch me there, it won't work.
What do you know what's weird? We never addressed is that the cream made her into marble,
Yeah.
but it killed other people. It like put her friend in the hospital.
This isn't my fight. And
Because
Oh, is that
everyone has a
right?
different reaction to things, remember?
but he's got unparalleled senses.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like
Come
that.
on.
I've never seen
That's
anything
fine.
like
I don't know. You've asked my opinion, man. That's
Yeah.
what I'm going to give you. And I can't give you any more than that, so... pfft. And why is he warning them then? If he's one of the... Oh yeah, he's part of the
He's an
gang.
actor.
Oh
He's an
yeah.
actor.
Yeah. I keep forgetting.
Did you not see Edward Wink?
I missed it, sorry. I love it how they just have money in the garage. Just like flittering around.
Hmm.
It's like, open a drawer, fuck me, there's drawers. Another one, it's a safe.
Do you know what'd be well annoying?
It's
'Cause
amazing.
they've been around for decades and decades and decades, right?
Yeah.
When money starts to change,
Mm.
like when certain currency goes out of fashion, you can't use it anymore.
Yeah.
They'd have so much stored up, and they'd be like, "Fuck, we've
No,
got to
they can
change
sell
all
it.
of it now."
No, they can sell it. They can still sell it.
You think so?
Yeah. If the money gets more and more unique and, historically
Hmm.
beautiful or whatever, I don't know, I don't have the words, but like, it becomes
Antique.
authentic and antique. Antique! And, yeah. She's still hating it. She's like, fucking, we're doing this all for her. She's drugged up in the corner. Why do I have to pretend to do something when she's not even going to
Do
see
you know why
it?
she's annoyed? She's
Why?
coming down from the drugs because this just happened to her.
And she's remembering.
She's getting
Wait.
withdrawal.
If she's remembering all this stuff that he's doing, so they're repeating it over and over again. If that happens, don't you think she'll run away and be like, "Shit, you're a cult"?
Oh, okay, fair enough. So she wasn't. This didn't.
It's not the
happen to her.
same. It's not the same. It can never be
She
the same.
joined. Yeah, so this is the first time they were doing this. Then.
Yeah.
But she
For her.
joined willingly.
Well, no, Rosalie didn't join willingly. She was drugged and all that shit. But her scenarios were always different. And she doesn't think that she was drugged up. She thinks they were real.
Okay, so she's not like a daughter of Carlisle.
I don't know. I don't
No?
know. I didn't. We're adding more and more here. I'm forgetting all these
Well, surely if
elements.
it's incest. They've got to be related.
Oh, okay, right, like that. Yeah. All right. Okay, yeah.
Maybe she was the daughter who went away for years.
Well, and then came back.
Yeah, she was like a wayward child. She came back. And she's like, oh, my family's killing people. Alright, I'll get on this. I could do this.
I went to college and now I finished. Right, let's become a serial killer.
Yeah,
Lovely.
why not?
Fucking hell. How'd they earn money then? They make videos out of it.
Well, no, because he's a doctor, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Carlisle's still a doctor.
Oh, right, so, he's
he
the
hides
one.
in plain sight.
Oh, I see. So he's the one that's like he's a voyeur because he likes doing it, but he won't get his hands dirty. So he's actually,
He's like the Charles Manson of the group.
okay, so he's not insane. Not
No, he's-
crazy insane. He,
No, like
Can
manic
actually
insane,
work.
but he's a psychopath.
yeah, so he can,
And no, he's
Work.
a sociopath. isn't he?
yeah, that's even
Yeah.
worse. Yeah, one of those. Damn.
One of those.
One of those.
I never noticed that before. There's a little band walking in.
Yeah, so random. See, and he knows the difference between that. It's like, why didn't you know the difference that she was a vampire or human on the baseball
But also,
team?
why does he notice then? Why didn't he notice 20 trees ago?
I don't know. Maybe because Rosalie decided not to help them properly. Yeah, it's just like, no, fuck you guys.
She didn't rub properly on
Yeah,
that
she
tree.
didn't rub it properly. She didn't rub like a bear, having a good old, back rub. Not doing it.
They changed their minds. The vision changed.
So the course that the tracker's on now is going to lead into Valley Studio?
You've been here?
How do you possibly get that from that drawing?
The school I went to had an arch just like that.
Where's your school here?
See, his accent is normal,
Yeah, it is.
right? And then the second one or the third one or whatever, he becomes all like, "Oh, howdy, partner." Well, I do
damn
believe
it.
I do. It's
God
just
damn
like,
it, damn when I was a vampire.
goddamn. It's like, okay, thanks.
I'll do whatever it takes to make you safe again.
He looks so pissed off, like he has to do all
Yeah.
this. So what's happening when she's with some of them but not with Edward? Do you think it's because he had to go to school, like in reality, and he's just like, oh, for fuck's
It's just
sake.
all part of the act, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's sick
off
of
at,
it.
He's off at a cafe somewhere.
Yeah, but like, no, he's old enough to go to school. He's not old enough, but like, he's young enough to go to school.
He's old enough to go to school.
Boy,
He
my
can
first
work himself
day.
there as well.
Amazing. You know what I mean? But like, he's of the age that he's supposed to go to school, and if he doesn't, then it becomes questionable, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And people think, because she's missing, isn't she? They might think it's him. So he has to go to school. So all those times that he's not on the scene with her at the same time, he's in school. Calling her up, being like, oh, don't worry, I'll keep you safe. And he puts it down, he rolls it up, holds his eyes like, for fuck's sake, onions again. Mr.
Golden
Chemistry's
onions, yeah.
fucking golden onions everywhere. What the fuck's wrong with you, chemistry teacher? Like, rolling his eyes, like, why do I have to be here? I'd rather be at home.
And then the teacher, if the police ever came looking,
Yeah.
the teacher would be like, no, he was there.
It's right there,
He was
look
well
at him.
annoyed about the golden onion.
Yeah, look at him. Frowning away.
Yeah.
Hairline in the corner.
What would you call the film?
CCC.
CCC. What's it called? The Cult of the Cannibal Colonies. I think we've got a title right there.
Yeah, we do.
But dying in the place of...
Wait, is this bollocks okay or yay? Or nay?
Well, this film.
Yeah.
Or our film. Because I got two different ratings there.
This one first.
Well, actually, yeah, nay.
No, okay, nay.
That's it. It's okay.
Yeah?
I wouldn't say this is bollocks.
Alright.
There are films in this series that will get bollocks.
We'll get a bollocking.
This one's okay.
Oh, you think that's going to protect you, love?
What do you
Some
think?
pepper spray. It's alright. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. Just about. Teetering on okay.
I think our film gets a yay.
Of course.
CCC gets a yay. I would watch that film. That would be a hell of a ride.
What would happen? Would you get upset if it was just a cliffhanger?
What, the end of our film?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we have to basically...
Or like it was not a happy
transform
ending. It wasn't a
5.
happy ending as in like she did get killed. Or she did become part of the cult. And that was it.
I would want her to become part of the cult.
Like have you ever seen Midsommar?
Yes. I
Yeah.
have,
And her crazy smile at the end.
Yes.
She does that and that's it. That's all you see.
That's a good analogy, I guess. Well, not analogy, but
Yeah.
like that's a similar theme, isn't it?
Yeah. Kind of like breaking on the edge to the point where you're like, this is my new reality now.
Yeah.
And it's just like, fuck. Like, if you think about the reality of this situation in Twilight, she accepted this without going crazy, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, you just, you're about to bone this guy or this girl, your preference, whatever, and like, you realise, oh my god, you're a mythical being that basically fucking kills people.
Yeah.
You're not going to be like, oh, you're still okay to me. It's just like, yeah, because you're being nice to me now doesn't mean you're going to be nice to me later. It's a bit crazy, you know? It's creepy. And I would have like a mental breakdown. I'd be like, get the fuck away from me now. We need to move. I'll tell Charlie to pack his shit and leave. We're going. I'm not staying here, you know? It's freaky. Or I'll get the police and try and get him arrested or something.
So what
You
are
know?
you saying? That if this
This
film
is
ended,
unrealistic,
So, no,
obviously.
but you were asking about Midsummer. You were saying if
Oh,
it
okay.
ended with a cliffhanger where
Yeah.
she's turned,
Yeah,
would I be disappointed?
yeah.
No, I would want that.
Oh, okay. And now I'm thinking about like the reaction she's had of Edward telling her all this shit, and then like basically overloading her with his family, and like,
She's
and then
very
these
accepting, isn't
she's
she?
very accepting.
She's
And
just
it's
like,
just
oh, you're a
like,
vampire? Cool.
let's just keep boning, yeah, awesome.
Thumbs up.
Yeah,
They haven't boned yet.
I know. I think that's Stephanie Meyer trying to say, basically, you know, marriage before sex.
I don't think Stephanie Meyer has much under the surface. I think that's just her simply being like, isn't it sexy that they can't quite do it yet, but they really want to and they will eventually? Because, you know, vampires and stuff.
Alright, so what's happening here then? If, like, you know, he's saving and all that crap, what's going on there?
He tricked the actor. He was like, right, buddy, right, we love killing people, right? And he's like, yeah, of course we do, of course we do.
Yeah.
And he goes, right, so what you want to do...
Sat down
I
with
really like
briefcases.
this. I really like this girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we love killing people together, she's going to kill people with us.
Yeah.
But you need to act for me. You need to be a bad guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, cool, I can do that. But then Edward tricked him. He actually kills him. And the actor's like, this wasn't part of the plan. He says, yeah, well, you know, whatever. And he kills him. And the guy's out of the picture because now there's no evidence of the act.
Was the camera? He was videoing it, saying, "Tell him, tell him!" Fucking ridiculously.
Oh yeah, I mentioned this last time. Watch every so often it shows her wrist after the bite,
It's changed.
and it looks like there's glass inside of it. Like, hold on, there. Is it?
Yeah, what the fuck's that about? It's like a bracelet.
Do you reckon that was something to make it sparkle?
Oh, probably, I don't know. On the in Twilight Moonlight or something. I don't know. What the hell was that? There's not even like enlarging of CGI teeth or anything. There's nothing. It's so stupid. They're just going raw at each other. And then
those
Carla
guys
was like,
are clearly on wires, aren't they?
yeah, and then Carla was like, bitch, calm the fuck down, right? I only wanted like a piece.
Remember who you are.
No, this is his real dad being like, Edward, I think the act has gone too far.
Yeah, like calm the fuck down now, boy. So what's happening to her then if she's freaking out in the corner?
The drugs.
Oh, Alice is like, oh my god, I really want to, but I can't. Oh.
The drugs are really... She had a bit too much.
Oh, right, she's ODing a little bit.
Yeah, plus the stress of the act, I think.
And Jasper's like ripping up the floor because he can't fucking take it. There's blood on the floor. He's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
Alice, help me! And then he gets to kill someone else. He's like, ah!
Yeah, so that's it. The actor was part of their cult.
Yeah.
He was part of the cult of the Cannibal Goddess. But they tricked him. They were like, well, we're going to kill you anyway to complete the act.
Oh my god.
I think that thing around her wrist is to make the bite sparkle on the camera, but they picked it up wrong.
Yeah, probably.
What's gonna happen, Edward?
It doesn't have to be that way. She's still everything else. We can take it. You built it. Carlisle. What's my other option? Tie it above my hands.
Carlisle.
Carlisle! Go.
She can't handle herself. She's gotta leave.
So, but I want to kill her.
Run back to the killing, yay!
Like, I want
She's
to
just
kill her
skipping
so
back. She's
badly.
just skipping back like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, bye! Great.
She only has minutes left.
This is the part, I think, where he starts thinking, like, shit, I actually am in love with her.
Yeah.
Like, nothing else before that. He's like, oh, fuck. I enjoyed all those conversations that we had where that was so weird when you were drugged up.
I think now he's going, I really am in love with her, and I think my drugs and the act, the whole pretend, it's really taken a negative effect on her.
Yeah. So, like,
I
now
need
he's
to-
he's lowering the
I need
dosage.
to rein it in a little
Yeah,
bit.
now he's lowering the dosage now. To the point
It's gone
where
too far.
she becomes more and more into it and she's more calm and stuff like that because...
But
you
who's
know.
the protagonist of this story? Is it the victim
Oh.
becoming a killer, or is it the
That's a
killer
question.
turning a victim?
I think the killer turning the victim.
More interesting.
That would be way more interesting.
Because if she's the main character, everything's just happening to her. It's kind of a boring character.
Well, yeah, I mean, like...
But he's making all the decisions, and that's interesting.
I mean, it'd be interesting to see, like, half of the film in her perspective, and then you switch it back, and it's just literally him.
Two different
Drugging her.
films, like the books.
Maybe,
One
but,
of
like,
them
I don't
being,
want
like,
it
really
repeated.
trippy.
Like, I don't want to watch one and then watch the other, and it's just in a different scenario. It
Yeah,
you know, it
yeah,
gets a
yeah.
bit boring, but... This is Robert Pattinson singing. He's singing this.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's him singing it. And he did the piano piece as well. He actually did.
I knew that bit. I didn't
Yeah.
realise who was singing this.
And then the wires are in the wrong place. Continuity error right there. They're high up near our eyes. and then they're not.
Oh yeah. Oh right. It's
Why would they be
real,
super
real
high?
contrast? That's because they were like really close to her eyes, and they were like, "We need to show that she's in the hospital." So
They
just
don't.
pull them up there.
I can't believe everyone's believing this. Like, they're not thinking about, you know, the massive
The
jaw
mark.
bite thing for on her arm. They're like, oh, yeah, forget about that. Don't worry. Do you think the doctors? Oh, Carlisle, obviously the doctor, he hid it. That's her real mum, and she's like one of those mums that like in a bad movie you always watch them, and the mums are kind of like, was it they just let their kids do whatever, basically.
Like in a bit like High Rise last night.
Yeah, basically
The
just
one with the little boy.
Yeah, just wanders off, just does her own thing, and
Yeah.
lets Bella do what she wants, and she's always partying and shit, and she comes down now and again just to check.
Just to make sure
Realising-
she's still there.
Yeah, like realising, oh shit, I got a kid, better check him out. And then she comes back in conveniently at this point because, you know, they called her in the hospital and she has to pretend that she cares, basically.
Yeah.
Comes back.
This is really dark, this film.
This is fucking dark.
There's
but,
not a single character besides Bella
yeah.
who anyone would root for.
Not everyone's having a good time, man.
No.
I think Bella's having a good time. She's on drugs the whole time.
She's the only good moral character in the film. Everyone else is a serial killer.
But Charlie's
Or a miserable
good.
mother.
Charlie's good boy.
Yeah, Charlie's good, yeah.
He just doesn't know shit, that's all.
He's just very oblivious.
Well, yeah, he doesn't know shit. So now she's going to run away again. She's like, oh, okay, bye. You're okay, bye. Don't know. I've seen loads of movies where mothers can be little shits and they just run away and they're like, oh, you got some money? Here, I'll take care of it for you. Runs away. And it's just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Not good. In the book, in the one where it's Edward's perspective,
Yeah.
this is the moment where he decides to break up with her.
You mentioned that last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And I'm like, this is fucked up.
that's pretty miserable because
Because he realises
waits
he
until
can't.
after
Yeah, he
prom and everything,
he blames himself, and he's thinking, okay, I can't protect you. I'm just gonna break up with you because I can't be dealing with this
he
shit.
doesn't do it right away because they go
know.
to prom and then it's her birthday. I think.
I know that's why. Like,
Really
because she has a
manipulative.
panic attack in a minute. She's like, don't leave me, like a fucking scratching record.
And then he's
like
like,
that.
okay, I'll wait till after those things.
Yeah, basically. There we go.
No. I don't even
Scratching record.
What are you talking about? You want me to go away? No, I can't just leave you.
Damn, she gets mad.
You can't leave me.
See, and you can't do it because
Yeah,
she's like
it's
really getting upset.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
You just can't say stuff like that to me.
It's grim, is what it is. And she has no fucking idea. She has no fucking idea. And then it's after like I think he's like in the verge of trying to break up with her, and he thinks, okay, I'll give you another chance, even though it shouldn't be thought like that because it's not a fault. And then, you know, in the second one where the paper cut and then Jasper goes nuts, he's like, I can't be dealing with
forget
this.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just too much. And it's like, well, you decided to leave her human. You knew she was human. You know you're a vampire. Think about it, son. Think about it. I love it because Charlie's silence always makes him awkward. He doesn't have to do anything. He can just like sip a beer. Like basically, you can just cut that scene in half and just have him just watching outside the window sipping a beer.
And
Edward,
looks cool. Doesn't
yeah, he looks
looks
cool. Edward doesn't have to be in that shot whatsoever.
Yeah.
He can just pretend that he's not there. It's so funny.
Oh, it's not in the dress.
It's a nice dress.
Dresses.
Perfect.
He's like, bitch, please.
I'll take care of the cheese one.
Yeah, I would have that reaction too.
It's a cool surname. Swan.
Swan. Stop looking at me, Swan. Yeah,
What's that?
Billy Madison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never saw that.
It's good. Adam Sandler when he was epic.
Yeah, back when
Back when he was
the
good.
Happy Gilmore days. He did a film with Jennifer Aniston called Murder Mystery.
It was good.
That's good.
It was good.
That
I
was
was
a good
very
film.
surprised.
I also quite enjoyed
Just go with it.
Hubie Halloween.
Really?
Everyone
mean-
hated it, but me and my brother saw that and we really enjoyed that.
Huh.
It wasn't quite as horrific
Okay.
as most of his stuff.
Are you crashing the prom or something? Do you want a date?
Apologies for the aeroplane noises,
Oh
if there
yeah,
are any. I don't know.
there's a plane going overhead.
Whee!
There's always a plane in Surrey. You realise that?
Yeah, we're in Surrey. Now everyone knows where we are.
Oh yeah.
That's all good, it's fine. But, like, is that?
Do we not realise that?
No.
Like twice a day, a plane goes by.
Oh, God.
Or a
Well,
helicopter.
imagine the places where, you know, like Gatwick Airport.
Oh,
Imagine
forget
living
that.
there.
Can you imagine living right next to that?
I actually found a place online. And I'm like, fuck that shit.
No way.
I tried to do a
You would be
podcast here.
miserable there. I remember once we were on the
God.
train, and I looked out the window and I was like, oh, look, see that lovely isolated house down there? I would love that. And you went, I wouldn't. Fucking train every day. Going by.
Yeah. Chong, basically, all the time. Alright, calm down, guys. Christ. Doesn't mean no harm at this point.
You're alone for 2 minutes. The wolves descend.
See? Another little hint right there.
We need to work out next time
Mm.
who the wolves are.
What do they mean, though? Are they just dogs that just run around? And she's like, the werewolves! Ah! Like
No, they're
that.
real guys.
Oh, okay. What, and they're
But
just like wearing fur or
they're
something?
they're like an anti-Cullens cult. They're the ones trying to bring it down without bringing the law in.
Nah, I've got to have more of a backstory than that, man.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, this
We'll
is a
work
bit
it out
shit.
next time.
Yeah.
It's the best shit.
And then her, like, saying, like, bitching about the prom and shit, like, this is her off drugs, by the way. She
Yeah.
basically, her being normal. Oh yeah, she was missing, wasn't she? And then she's back.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's just like, hi! How you doing? That was some awkward pointing from Mikey Boy. What was that about?
There he is.
Oh look, there's the guy that almost killed you. Yeah, awesome.
The guy that disappears
For ages, and then comes back again.
because he gets killed. Oh my god, there's so much we can do this.
Wanna go?
They just got there. Oh, I fucking hate it when people do that. Don't
They're
even
only
give
going
it 10
out- They're only
seconds.
going outside. They're not leaving.
Okay, I forgive them. His hair's getting higher and higher, man.
It is high in this film, yeah. Maybe his the height of his hair represents how high she is. So as the films go down,
That'd be so funny.
his hairline goes
Yeah,
down.
that's symbolism right there.
Yeah.
Go you with the symbolism.
I can write movies, me.
Look at me go. Yay.
What's weird is that apparently in a little while the floor starts rotating. You don't see it, but they're standing still and they're rotating.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I gotta watch this
I
shit
think
now.
so. I love how everyone leaves. Like, look at them a moment.
Oh, quick, the cameras are here. Shit, run away.
What did you say to me?
I know, I remember prom and it wasn't that beautiful. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, no, it never is. It never is.
You don't know what you're saying.
You know what would be cool if that, you know, the scene when they get married and stuff. They actually had that
That song.
fairy, well, this as well, but like fairy lights and everything, and that underneath where they are now, the little building,
That would have been lovely.
That would have been
actually.
lovely,
Yeah, that
wouldn't
would
it?
have been really nice.
I think that would be a really good touch to kind of like connect the whole series together.
Hmm.
It's the way it's supposed to be.
Alice said that she saw me like you. I heard her.
Visions change.
Every single people decide.
But they're not waltzing that quickly. I'm pretty sure they were on a rotating.
So
I don't
that's
know,
what you
man.
dream about. Becoming a monster.
See, look, they're not dancing anymore.
I dream about being with you forever.
They did that with the vampires too. You know, with the three villains,
hmm
the scene where they're walking towards
Yeah, they're
them.
gliding, but
They
they're not.
glide, yeah, so I think they have a conveyor belt
Yeah,
on the floor.
yeah, that makes sense. She thinks this is actually going to happen right now. Honestly. Yeah, let's just do it in prom. At prom.
In public.
In
yeah.
public, yeah, fuck it. In the book, she actually generally thought that was going to happen. It's just like, dude, come on, think about it. Rob just rolled his eyes.
Yeah. It's just such bollocks, isn't it?
Well, we got the okay rating, so there must be some truth out of it. But that's only because we amused
No,
ourselves
no,
and made
no,
another
no.
film out of this.
However, there are some good things in this film.
There are.
There's some nice scenes.
There are some nice scenes
The scene with
that
her and
that
Charlie.
make me forget about, you know, the masochistic lion and the stupid lamb falling in love with each other
And the
because
spider monkey.
fucking spider monkeys everywhere and vampires and glistening and fucking sunlight and it's just manipulative evil. This relationship.
Evil. It is.
It's crap.
It's not quite as evil, I think, as 50 Shades.
No, that's fucked up because there is some hints of, you know, slapping her too hard, and she's like, "Oh my god," and I'm like, "Well, you asked for it, so it's a problem," you know. But yeah, this is manipulation and gaslighting like crazy.
But this was sexy back in the day.
This is what romance has led us to. This kind of treatment.
This was hot to the teenage crowd.
I guess so. I don't know, man. And what's so funny as well, what I brought up the last time, is that no one noticed her. They didn't notice her the entire time she was there. And how the fuck did she get in? Because when I went to prom, you had to have a ticket. And another third point,
That's a good point.
she looks older than everyone else.
Way older.
Way older. So it's like, come on. And then in the second one, like little... She's like, it's all...
That's a good smile. That's good.
The plan is coming together, perfect. But it's just like...
And again,
no one noticed.
good song.
Oh yeah, this is the best song. It's Radiohead, come on. No, it's Tom York.
Is it really?
Tom York does his own stuff.
He did the soundtrack for the Suspiria remake.
Oh yeah, I've had good things about that.
I really like that film.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I watched a theory about it because that's what I do when I ruin horror movies for myself.
Have you spoiled the film for yourself?
I've already, yeah.
You always do that.
I don't like watching horror, sorry. I
It's a good
like to
film.
make one, of course, but I don't like watching
It's a really
them.
good film.
Okay,
Completely
cool.
different from the original.
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, look at him go. Black and white now, it's all beautiful.
Except for the red apple.
Oh yeah, it had to be red, didn't
Yeah.
it? Have you seen
Because it is on the
photographs on
cover.
like... Yeah, but have you seen like photographs on Facebook where everything's black and white and then something has to be coloured?
Well, that
Do you find
came
that really
from-
odd?
That came from Schindler's List. You seen Schindler's List?
Yeah, but
That
like I
came
didn't
from
realise...
the little girl in red with the red coat.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that, but like, you know, it's like a little thing on Facebook where some people love doing that.
Mm.
Like really, really love doing it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if it... Yes, beautiful. You pout, you sexy man.
His name's Welch? Dude.
What?
That's unfortunate.
What? I didn't see it.
His last name was Welch.
It's better than... I don't know. Shit man. Or something. Poople head. I don't know.
There must be a
Something
name
like that.
somewhere like that.
Oh yeah, and another point was that you see this actress, sorry, not him, the girl before,
She changes. in
and
one
she
of the
changes to
films.
someone else, and I'm like, why? Why?
In the third one, I think.
Yeah, it's just.
And I
like,
think the actress they picked for the third one was more popular at the time. She was quite a big actress.
I'm still sad about it because like I wanted to see what she would be like because she had a couple of lines and she said them really
Yeah.
well. It's like it would have been interesting.
She's good in
If
this.
they,
Yeah, she's good
Oh,
job.
there's something they put on Linkin Park right at the end. And it's like really.
The Minutes to Midnight song.
I know, but it's like, why did you choose right at the end to put epic songs on?
I forgot what this one's called now. Leave out all the rest. Yeah, this was huge at the time. I used to listen to this all the time.
Oh, bless you. No, what I'm annoyed at is that they choose the end of the film to put the good songs on. I think Paramore does one, doesn't it? And that's in the credits too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, why did they even bother? Like, Paramore dedicated that song to Twilight as well. And did the little music video and all that stuff, being in Forks with red hair and all that crap. It's just like... And then they realise, oh, it's in the fucking credits, why did we bother? You know? Like, why did they
Yeah,
even
the song's
bother?
been in the credits is a big thing.
Is it? Everyone's
Yeah.
left, everyone's turned it off.
Well, we haven't.
I know, but, you know, we're awesome. But I'm just thinking about other people. Like, by now, if you watched this in the theatre, oh my god, you would have been gone.
Yeah, yeah.
You wouldn't have
Dude,
waited for this.
This was before. This was the same year as Iron Man, which started the
Oh
whole
my god.
post-credit. You know,
Ah, the thingamajig, the extra content thing. Ah,
Iron Man
okay.
started that. I
Fair
think.
enough.
Anyway.
Well, damn. I don't know, man. I kind of finished now. I can't be asked to wait for the credits to roll. I'm done. You know?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm done now. Just turn this shit off.
Okay. Okay.
Please. I
All
want
right.
the silence.
All right. Well,
think we're finished.
So, like,
Yeah, because
there we go.
in the first episode of this kind of series, we
watched it all the way through.
we watched it all the way
credits.
through the credits and talked about the unique names and how wonderful they were and stuff like that. And then we talked amongst ourselves for a bit, and then we said, "Oh yeah, there's what is it? Fast forward," because this is called Two Takes Replay. Should have said
Yes.
that. Sorry, this is called Two Takes Replay, and this is one of the many shows that is on the Patreon. But obviously, this time this one's free for everyone. Yay! And then there'll be a Two Takes Fast Forward, which is basically after this, and we talk about it in more depth without the
It's a separate series.
Separate
but it's
series.
Kind of a part 2.
yeah. So hopefully, if you're not sick of us talking about it as a horror movie, then we can go more in depth about that. But I feel like we've missed the point.
We
a
also
little bit.
kind of go. It's not always just about the film.
Yeah. We go on a tangent. I mean, with Catwoman, we went on. Oh man, we started talking about obviously Batman, and then we started talking about Joker, and then it went from there, and then it went to.
We went to forensic evidence.
Oh yeah, forensic evidence and DNA and Emily Blunt, Tom Cruise, and
That's
like
right, yeah.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
We went fucking ape shit over that, but it was good. It was good. It was a good chat, good talk.
Well,
But yeah, I think we're done.
Twilight is over.
Yeah, thank
I
God.
can safely say I'm not going to watch that film for many years now.
Yeah, I'll make you. Don't worry.
One day.
One day. Don't worry. We've got like 4 more to do or some shit.
Yeah, I know.
What's funny is that
And
you thought this was a good idea to do Twilight because we did Catwoman. I'm like, yeah, and we got really excited, and then we started doing it, and then we're like, okay, what other shit films can we watch? Let's do Twilight, and I'm like, let's do all of them, and you're like, yeah, and then because you've got some in your DVD collection, you have like
I've
1 or 2.
Got 3 of them.
You got 3 of them. We went out and we found all of them in charity shops.
That's right, yeah.
And
We
then we're
found
like,
the
it's
rest
meant
of
to
them.
be! And then there was an extra movie as well, don't say the name,
Okay.
that Stephanie Meyer also did, that will do as an extra content as well. And if you guess that
Which I haven't
correctly,
seen.
my God, I
You've
have,
seen
it's
it.
really crap.
I haven't
But,
seen it, so I'm looking forward
yeah,
to
it's
just
more,
watching that
it's another
fresh.
romance with some stupid sci-fi element to it. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, and yeah, we'll go from there. So, I think we're done.
I think we're done.
Hurrah! Alright.
That one got an okay from me.
Go on,
It wasn't
it's
dreadful.
Just
It wasn't
about an
very
okay.
good,
Just
but
about an okay for me.
It's
Just
alright.
Yeah, alright. Well, here you go. You got your free content. Hope you liked it. And yeah.
Have you
it's
enjoyed the film?
Fucking 2 hours long, mate.
That's right.
This thing is 2 hours long. I'm looking at it right now. It's like, damn. If you've gone this
Well-
far, thank you very much. Alright, well, I'm going to go. I'm going to press stop. So have you got anything to say?
I've got nothing more to say
Okay.
except it was okay. It wasn't as terrible as some people say it is.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff in it.
Yeah.
But
I like the fact that we made it into a horror. I'm
yes,
really happy about
I
that.
prefer that film, to be honest.
We should make that.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye.